Try to a different browser and see if that shit works.
Good luck with that. We're live!
Yay!
Time to put it on over here. do.
Crap updated notes, sorry.
Oh yeah, I should probably pull up the notes before it gets till later, and I'm yelling at Stu, hey, where are the notes? Well, now we can't hear you, Kyle. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Okay. Your notes
There we go.
are...
Yay!
Oh. Oh man, where do I have to go for downloads? Settings. Oh, Samsung. My files. Boom! Right there.
Hooray, notes. I had to scroll up really far. It was scary.
Yeah.
I don't like scrolling up in Facebook chats.
Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the OCX Radio Podcast.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. Trying out different stuff. Check out my new shirt. Woo! Des Moines X-Wing.
Aw.
Yay.
I'm going to be getting a new X-Wing shirt.
It's lame.
So is Kyle's going to be getting a new X-Wing shirt.
What? Oh, I know. I know what he's getting at now.
World.
Oh, fuck you. God damn it.
Dig it in.
Fucking jerks.
Chicago's going to get a new shirt.
I don't want to fucking hear about it.
Oh, man.
Wow. That one took a while. Right away. Twist. I felt kind of bad because I didn't have a shirt for Kevin, and I was like, I'm all out, man, but we are going to be getting some new ones. That $80 shirt. Yeah, good luck, guys.
What?
Yeah.
Your world shirt.
Oh,
$80.
yeah. Or you can just judge.
I tried to get you to let me in, but you said no.
I wasn't in charge of that one. Trust me, it costs more than $80 of your soul to watch other people playing X-Wing for 5 days straight.
I don't know how you're going to do it, man. Holy crap. I'm going to have a nice...
Alcohol.
Like, you text me right away, and I will be waiting outside FFG with a very, like, tall Yeti cup of whiskey goodness.
Yes. I do have a Yeti.
I got Dion and Ryan Farmer. We're gonna go out some night and find a karaoke bar, and anybody who wants to join us,
I am so in.
We're just gonna do fucking karaoke.
Let's do it. I'm in for that.
And
if I can get my tickets switched, and I am coming up for the Wednesday, you and I are gonna hang out quite a bit that Wednesday night, and then I'll let you do your judging thing during the day. But if I'm going to be sitting around Friday and Saturday,
I thought you got your ticket switched.
No, haven't got it yet. I've put flyers all over everywhere.
Flyers?
looking for day one B and day one C.
You're open to B as well.
It's got like,
it's like the people who are like it's C or bust. Those people are fucked.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be like the people who have C. If they're smart, they're just gonna sit on it and charge people. Like it sucks and it feels kind of shitty, but economically, you got a thing that other people want.
You will probably
that want it. Then,
well, you will probably pay for your trip.
If they charge you $40 to swap your ticket, it's $160 cheaper than a night stay at the hotel room.
Right, it's true.
But no, I have on the forums have day 1A looking for day 1B and C. I put messages out on all the podcast sites and Dee's got back to me. I have another guy who's got back to me. They're waiting for the March 31st thing. One guy's waiting for the party bus deal.
You're telling Ledford secrets. Shh. Wait, Ledford doesn't even have a ticket, does he?
Oh no,
dude! That golden ticket song at the end of Hornet was so fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
I've got a golden ticket.
I've got a golden ticket.
Oh, it was so good. I laughed so hard, especially at the end. They're like, Bruns is like, Ryan, do we got a song? Do we got music? And he's like, no, shit, fucking no. Just move on.
We're gonna make you listen to 45 minutes of Stan Bush. I listened to that part like 16 times because, oh my god, I just laughed so hard. That sounds like something I would do, is force somebody to listen to something like the remake of. Oh man, I just laughed.
I was super sad I couldn't make my montage.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to that when she told me. It would have been way better, like, surprise though.
Yeah, it was going to start with Linkin Park, One Step Closer to the Edge, and then go straight into Walk by Pantera. And then
what do you say?
Yeah, and then there was Walk Like an Egyptian, Walk This Way, I Walk the Line by Johnny Cash.
Walk like a dinosaur.
Yeah, that was in there.
Gotta be, these boots are made for walking.
Yeah, and then it ended with Walking in Memphis, but as soon as it went to say Memphis, it was just Peyton Manning yelling, Omaha!
That would have been pretty good.
Yeah, I had it all planned out, and then work pissed me off. And I was like, nope.
It happened.
Yeah, work was bad, like super
Freaking
bad.
Indians. Dot, not the feather.
That's what happens when you have outsourcing, and my boss is going to get an earful about how our outsourcing people don't know how to do anything that we requested them to do. So,
Chicago's your mic work? Nope, you're muted. I can see you though.
Nope.
Still muted.
Muted, unmuted.
Check the button on the side.
Check the button on the side.
Don't press the wrong button. You're a tank.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, guess who's back? It's this guy right here.
Oh, he's over that way.
I can see his video on YouTube, but I can't see his video in Hangouts.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I don't understand why that happens that way.
Weird.
He's having a conversation with somebody else right now.
I like how he's still trying though. It's super.
Oh, and now I can see him over here. We can see you in Hangouts chat.
You figure that out.
Whatever.
And we'll let you know when we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still can't hear you. We'll act like we're super amazed when we can finally hear you. That's how you'll know. No, not yet.
Everybody got Audacity? I think this is everybody, right?
I forgot about Audacity.
I'll turn on Audacity.
Chicago, turn on Audacity. Boom. Wow.
Good morning, X-Wing. This is a test. Chico is checking his waves.
Yep, I got
waves. Waves.
There we go.
So I've decided I'm not driving to regionals anymore. Someone else can do that.
Yeah, like whoever's not going to drink beer while they're there gets to be the designated driver.
The entire fucking car was basically asleep, except for. Ooh, wait.
Hey, we can hear you. You're super quiet, but we can hear you.
Super quiet.
Yeah.
There you go. It's getting better.
Any better?
That's better. A little bit. A little bit more.
A little bit more. Hold on.
That's what she said.
Property. levels. Crank
Excuse
that
me.
shit. How's that? Is that better?
Oh yeah, Eli did offer.
Yeah, what's up with that, Coach? You can't complain if you don't take up the offer.
I can always fucking complain. Always.
Oh man, I'm gonna going up to Michigan regionals. I am going to be just straight dead because Friday night I have Zach Bart, Nick Ruivo, I think is coming up, and then Zach Matthews are all crashing at my house.
Yep, you said that. I was gonna say, give Zach Matthews a slap for me
and a hug.
Sure. And then and then we have to be up there for evidently the tournament starts at 9 a.m.
Ooh.
So that's awesome. And Luke, who I usually ride with, is getting into Fort Wayne from California Friday night at like 11, assuming all of his flights are on time. So he's going to be dead tired.
He can sleep on the plane.
But okay, whatever. Yeah. So, but man, his trip out to California was just riddled with problems. It was supposed to be like a 4-hour flight, and he ended up getting there 18 hours later.
Whoa, time out. Okay, fucking Montana producer John just says, looks like live chat gets saved by YouTube now, so you can see the chat if you want to watch the video later.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That could be bad.
Time to censor myself.
Time censor. I'm in the process of figuring out my soundboard and how to get that sound to come across Google Hangouts. So yeah. I'm gonna have like a whole like keyed sequence to different.
Like an actual soundboard,
like an actual digital soundboard. Yeah. Banana in the tailpipe.
I've wanted to get a soundboard. I have a couple extra at my church that we don't use anymore. I was going to bring them in here, but one of them's like a 32 channel board, so it would take up like the whole wall behind me. Ooh. I'm like, nah, not worth it.
Ready to get this started, gentlemen?
I guess so.
To be able to pump audio from your computer back into Hangouts, because like if I play a YouTube video right now, it doesn't pick it up, which is
there's a program that's called the virtual cable. It basically tells your computer that you do have an audio cable that runs from YouTube to whatever program you're running. So it's pretty nifty. I'll have to put my film degree to work and try to figure that out. Who else wants OCX Radio Bingo? Oh, fuck. Yes, I am all over this.
Oh, my God. What does that entail?
I don't know, but we should definitely come up with this. OCX Radio. Dude, Tom, that's an amazing. Next week, we are having Radio Bingo.
I'm scared of what he's going to put on there because he's one of my locals.
But there's so many things you could say. Coach says timeout. Kyle falls asleep.
God, Coach says timeout is like the free space in the middle.
I know. Thweek. You're welcome.
God damn it.
Has got to be the free space. Okay. Man, I got to add Chicago in here. This is crazy. See if I can butcher your name again.
So I'm really excited for our topic, talking about the world's prizes. That's going to be fun, right, Coach?
Mm-hmm. I'm really looking forward to that one. Just fucking steal them. If I keep pissing you off about butter
world stuff, there's no way in hell you won't be sitting there the moment the registration opens to click it like a madman.
I know. It's going to be great because I'm going to have a beer between my nuts and a beer in my hand and a cooler full of beer to switch them out.
Do you need all the rest of us there at the same time clicking?
Dude, I'm kind of sad, though, because there's not going to be a regional or any streamed X-Wing going on during my vasectomy, so I'm going to have to watch basketball.
That's a bad thing. Oh, man.
But I have doctor's orders to literally sit on my ass for 2 days, so 3 days. So I'm going to have my laptop there, and March 31st at 11 Eastern.
You know what we could do, Coach? We could do some serious practice while you're laid up.
Ooh, I could learn how to do Vassal.
Don't do it. Can't hear him now. Can't hear you, Chicago. We lost you.
This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. No, nothing. Sorry, man. I don't know what you're doing. Did you charge your headset?
Did you try turning it off and on again?
I just took it right out of the box and plugged it in. All right, we're starting. Chicago, you give me like a little hand signal or something like that when you figure this shit out.
Snaps and shit?
Oh, fuck. God damn it, snaps. Where's fucking Staniszewski when we need him? Okay. I'm going to love Chicago's audio. It's going to be great. You're snapping anyway, so you have to snap. Everyone has Audacity running.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Power cord plugged in? Yes, okay. All right. Good morning, X-Wing! Hey, this is not a test. This is OCX Radio. Time to rocket from the Delta Pilot to the 4BZ. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the OCX Radio Podcast, coming to you live from downtown Orange City, Iowa. My name is Aaron the Coach Kroll, and join with me today, Darth Chico Grand Illuminati Judge something Chico Brown. It's on the other page. It's on the other page.
Wow. Yes, I just got done with a really shitty day at work, so I am super excited to do nothing other than talk about the game I love with the people I enjoy and the beer that makes me happy.
Dilly dilly, motherfucker. Ooh, light lemon aroma on my Goose 312. And also with us today, back from the dead. He might not be able to communicate with us very well, but we can see him nonetheless. Brett, Chicago, Plazik. Hand signals. Hi, guys. Oh, fuck. No, what is it? Oh, he's here to party. What's up, guys?
I also like to party.
Yeah, I know for a fact you don't party.
Maybe not as much as Coach, but I'm here to party.
That's my slogan.
He's experienced technical difficulties.
You got that from Hot Rod, didn't you, Chico?
Yes.
Sooner or later, Chicago will get his microphone working. We think it was working before. I mean, it could be something as simple as pressing the mute button on the thing, but it's not that. He doesn't. He's flipping out. He's going crazy. Oh my God! Don't throw it! Don't throw it! Don't throw it! Oh Jesus! Oh, right. Just now it's black. He just threw his chair right through the screen.
He's gone.
And bringing up the rear, as always, your favorite, everyone's favorite, Kyle the Sloot Stews.
Oh, I'm ready to talk about a fantastic time that we just had at Sparta.
Where we play.
Sparta games.
Where we game. Yep. Had an enjoyable experience there and can't wait to talk about all of it. So
we had so much fun.
Every time we go there.
I really hope Chicago
to hear how Coach did, because I mean he was running that super awesome broken list he has.
3-3, baby.
Clearly must have done awesome.
It would have done so well. But that is not the first thing we're going to talk about. According to my show notes, we're going to do letter B, Omaha Regionals results. Subsection lowercase a, list breakdowns.
He's reading my show notes.
Number one, Ray Lorick Rex.
Who was running that list, Coach?
Ray Lorick Rex. Oh, our boy, our motherfucking savior of Des Moines X-Wing, Wade the Stover the Third.
That's correct.
Was this the winner?
Yeah.
This was the winner. Chicken dinner.
So this is the actual top 8 here.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
There's one that's missing.
So how the hell did they fit Rex in there?
God damn it, Kyle. Didn't we talk about this? We have money now. We don't need to be using Google Hangouts or Google fucking Docs. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Nope. No 6 or 7. Just 8 and 1.
Weren't any better.
Hey!
But you're a tank again.
Success.
No way. I'm not
I
taking.
can see you.
I see him.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, but
on a delayed
with that, I
response.
also stopped on Daddy. So I started up. I just closed everything and restarted, and it worked. I don't know.
I
what
told
the
you to
heck-
turn it off and on again.
I got a beer. So
All right.
that's probably
Hey!
that's what really serious.
Are you drinking Goose Island?
I'm drinking Island.
What are you drinking?
I don't know. Goose
Turn the
IPA.
bottle towards me so I can see what it is.
Goose
Fucking Goose Island.
Yeah.
IPA?
Jesus.
IPA.
Whatever.
Disgusting.
I'm having my last winter lager. So with these, the Sam Adams pack is destroyed.
Holy shit, dude. Didn't you start this podcast with that pack?
No, this is like my 3rd Sam Adams sampler pack. The other one was like a summer, and then I went to the spring, and now I'm in the winter. Dude, fucking Sam Adams.
I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan of Sam Adams.
Do you suppose we need to do snaps quick? Nah, fuck it.
Nope.
He'll figure it out.
He'll figure it out. Do you want to do your famous... I thought I did a pretty good job.
He did love everybody else here at the party. Although you
Oh
Nope.
no! Oh no!
Nope.
Oh no!
Fucking...
We can't hear him again.
You go!
We can't hear you, dude.
Well, we don't have
Mark.
Mark here, but we have Mark's computer clearly.
Why is it? Why is it like 3 out of the 4? We can never bat 1,000. It's always got to be somebody.
It's always got to be the 4th person on the show who can't get their audio to work.
All right. So yes, we're just gonna skip. He could join in whenever he gets this thing figured.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
He's gonna get so irritated.
Wade was running Ray, Lorick, and Rex.
And that's wrong.
I don't know, man.
No. I'm looking at it on List Juggler. It's Ray, Ezra, and Rex.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
Seriously.
so standard Ray, and then the standard stress Ezra with Snapshot, R3A2, and Harris and Dula, and then Captain Rex. So
there were a couple lists running around there with Rex in it.
Mm-hmm.
And holy balls, I forgot how much Rex sucks.
yeah, he's annoying, especially if you have a 2-ship build.
Yes.
Or the Ghost, which, let's be honest, is a 1-ship build.
Yeah. But it really did. It did a lot of work. There were quite a few 2-ship lists. Yes, you're good.
Are you here to party?
Yes, we hear you. Quit fucking Quit mooing into the damn microphone. Oh man, Montana's gonna have so much to edit.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, and I think he stopped again.
Okay.
So as I was going again, Rex was around. Like I want to say not a lot, but I definitely would say probably 4 or 5 lists. You can tell that the Des Moines guys were they were practicing against each other, and they all came to the conclusion that if you could fit Rex in.
Huh.
So
doesn't he just get nuked super quick though? If you can, you just freaking nuke him.
it is, but if you're good with him, like
I wonder if
tough.
it's just that people are forgetting how good he is, so they're ignoring him, especially in that build because you got Ray that you want to start putting damage on. You've got Ezra who's stressing you the hell out, so you want to take him down, and then you forget about Rex.
Yeah, it definitely diverts your attention away from where you should be shooting at. You're like, oh my god, I have to kill this fucking TIE fighter who does nothing but take evade tokens all the time, and
Right.
it's tough. It's really really tough, and I can see why he did so well with it. I mean, I think what seed was he after Swiss? I know
13.
he had a couple losses. Yeah, I think he was one of the 4 and 2s.
Yeah, so barely squeaked in there and still managed to do something with it.
Yeah. So big congratulations, repping the Des Moines X-Wing just for you, Wade. And oh my God, I'll get into the other guys because I got to mention the 2 Kevins and especially the El Presidente of blanks. But that's for later in the show. So number 2, Boats Quick Draw. Let's
Standard.
See, who is running? Was
you
that?
guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey. Well, while it lasts, for some reason every time it's not lasting very long. But while it lasts, Wade's list was sick. By the way,
Did you play Wade?
I played, and he was my loss. I lost twice. One to the Radio TCX guy, one to Wade, and Wade he tabled.
Yeah, you lost. You had to play Tim and then Wade right after that, I think.
And Wade right back to back, and dude, yeah, his worked. Rex is like just an annoying little bastard. If you don't deal with him, he screws your shit up. And the thing with that Strezra, that thing freaking. You gotta remember the rear arc, by the way, guys. Remember, it's got a rear firing arc.
Don't forget the rear arc.
It can stress you out from behind. A little bitch, and Ray fast broken.
Hey man, you haven't played X-Wing in like 7 months, maybe.
Yeah.
And took Palp Aces to Omaha and did pretty fucking well. I was proud of you.
There he went.
And that was all we're going to hear from Chicago.
I don't understand what is happening. But
I have no idea what's going on there. But
Yeah, me either. Hey, check this out. It's our bingo card.
Oh shit! Did he make it already?
Oh my god!
I got to go to the whole present thing. Can you see that?
Oh shit! Muted
Nice.
Mike.
So we already said Uncle Mark, Dilly Dilly.
We have a muted mic.
We had a muted mic.
There we go. Presented everyone. All right.
Snaps more than once.
we mentioned Ryan Ontopsky. Oh my god, this is going way too fast.
Bingo!
Oh shit. Okay. Coach messes up intro.
We did say show notes like 4 or 5
didn't
times.
mess up I mean, oh my god, that's fantastic. You got to post that on the Facebook page, and we will definitely play this every single episode.
And the show notes were wrong because Chico corrected me right away.
We might have like multiple games before commercial and after commercial.
And I like how like if you hit new card on this, it mixes them up, so everybody will have a different card.
Oh. Holy shit.
It's amazing. All right, can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you now, yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to leave it as a fucking tank and see if that works.
I'm a tank, motherfucker.
Tank.
Okay, wow,
Okay.
that is fantastic. I'm going to try to get prizes for that shit, whoever wins the bingo. That's awesome. Okay, so we had the Boats Quick Draw. Now, is this Ricky's list? Or what was Tim Dugan running?
Tim Dugan was running Quick Draw, a boat, and I can't remember what his third ship was. I think it was Omega Leader.
But he made top 8, didn't he?
Tim Dugan was Quick Draw, Inquisitor, and a new squadron.
That's what. Okay, I knew that there was something else on there.
Oh my God, these fucking show notes are gonna be garbage. All right, Chico, you are now in charge of the list.
Yes, you are.
So, Tim did very well with this. I think he was a 5-1.
Yes.
And he definitely knew how to fly it. Holy balls, did he know how to fly it? It was, what was it again? It was Inquisitor, Quick Draw, and then just a lonely new Harpoon, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So there again, it's like little sneaky Pete, that you're like, oh, it's just a new, but it has a Harpoon. But that thing is, I wonder how many times he reloaded that thing.
Well, I mean, to be honest with this list, what you're looking at a new squadron with Harpoons. It's like, Harpoons, that sucks. It's like, yeah. But then you're also looking at Quick Draw with Harpoons and his double tap, which is terrible. And the Inquisitor, which if you let him get into the late game is just 31 points you're never going to kill. So you pretty much have to do something. Like all of the answers are bad. I mean, any of those you ignore. I mean, the others are just going to just mess you up.
Yeah. And if you're not running a similar Alpha Strike kind of list, which that's I can see that's probably the downfall of that list, where like either Inquisitor or the new just gets nuked before it shoots. But you're probably not going to nuke the Inquisitor.
Right. I mean, the Inquisitor's job is to stay the hell out and plink things. And if you're anywhere close to danger, you run from the danger.
The new squadron pilots seem to be the 2 games that I seen him play was the first ship that was off the board both times. So
they were going for the new.
Well, I think he kind of presented it to him on a silver platter. That way, they weren't really going to take Quick Draw out first. And then Quick Draw was lingering around at the end game. Yeah. When I seen him playing Richard Sue in the top 16 cut, it was Nora Wexley versus Quick Draw. And he won on points because Nora wasn't able to get enough damage on him to kill him.
Oh, that was with Richard Sue.
Yep, Richard Sue.
Richard Sue made top 16?
Yep.
Yeah, he had
Strezra, Nora Wexley, and Lorick, I think.
Why don't I see him on
No,
here?
it was an X-Wing. I thought it was just Pava.
No, it was an ARC 170.
No, I know that.
He's known as Tsunami.
He's listed as Tsunami.
I thought he had an ARC. Nah, whatever.
It was an ARC 1.
He didn't make top 8, so boo-hoo. Sorry, Richard. I had a lot of fun talking to him, though. He was...
Yeah.
Richard's fun. I miss Richard.
Quick story. We're trying to fucking leave, right? Everyone's in the truck. It's like 10:45, and Chicago goes, oh, I should probably pay my tab. When there's a fucking line for everyone to pay their tab. So we had to sit out in the parking lot
for 45 minutes.
And that's where you just go home and then just PayPal him. Just be like, sorry, I forgot, and PayPal him.
So Richard came out and he talked to us, and like after he's done, I can see through the door. Ricky is like sitting there getting ready for his top 8, and I'm just screaming at Ricky, "Go get him, motherfucker! Go get him!"
Oh my god. Okay, so we're never gonna get through this list, and then we can share stories later. If we don't,
I'm sorry, Mom. It was a quick story, and it was Richard Sue. I don't have many Richard Sue stories. Number 3, Kylo Vader Academy pilot. Now this was
Doug
Howe.
Doug Howe. Yep.
Doug Howe.
Kansas City.
He's Kansas City boy.
Just a standard academy. It's like, but an academy pilot is strong if you know that Nathan Idy is going to be at your tournament. This turns out he can't kill academy pilots.
Oh, I played him my 6th round, and I sure did kill that academy pilot.
I didn't stand a chance.
Nope.
He had a lot of tight games. Like for some reason, I was kind of next to him for the first couple of games, and I just remember this one game he was playing. He was sitting right next to me, and it was, of course, he went up against the 3 X-Wings, a Z95, and something else. But it was, oh man, I think he eked it out like 50-51 or something like that. It was ridiculous.
Can we call this list daddy issues? Wait, no.
You got to call it third wheel because the Academy pilot's like
grandpa
man.
Vader, so I guess it doesn't fit. But
Can you guys leave your shit at home? Like, I'm just here for a mission, man. Can we cut the chatter?
it's like, wow, somebody's got a nice ship. It's like I got stuck with this piece of shit.
It's like Kylo and Grandpa, and this Academy pilot's just like unwillingly thrown in there. Like, I don't want to go. So yeah, he did pretty well with that list.
He probably just has him in there as a blocker.
I'm sure that's what
he was
is.
using him for, was a blocker.
Yeah, because I mean, otherwise, like unless you weren't like. Unless you're really good with that blocker, it's almost more worth it to not have the Academy pilot and just have the massive bid.
Yeah,
because then you're not just giving away points, and you have a better bid against the weak and other things of that. And whichever ship you have left is just worth that many more points because of the bid. So, I mean, you've got to be really good with that Academy pilot.
Yeah, that's the whole Aaron Bonner thing when he was running the 2 Echo Whisper. Like, he had an Academy pilot, and there's like, it just took more brain power.
Fuck those days. Fuck those days. God, people complain about this meta. How about going up against 2 ships that you're never going to get to even roll dice against? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, at least in a turret meta, I get to roll dice. I remember days where I didn't get to roll anything.
So much skill to fly. It's like, what? You dialed in a hard 1 and you just decloaked everywhere? It's fucking bullshit.
All I got to do was roll 3 dice. I never got to roll any red dice.
So we're gonna get to a list that everybody's knows and is familiar with, and that's Nim Miranda. Flown by.
Turns out it's still good.
Yeah, turns out it's still very good.
Flown by my boy Dutch.
Yep, flown by Dutch, who is giving out excellent alt art cards, by the way.
Oh my God!
Please tell me he was just giving out like EPTs.
No,
because he
was giving out
Captain Jim,
the
White Devil,
and it had Jim Carrey.
And Ace Ventura 2 with the fucking hairdo that was like this. It was great. And they photoshopped him into a flight suit with a Skurg in the background. It's awesome.
That's amazing. But like with a name like Dutch, I feel like you just have to walk around all the time just salty as fuck that you don't have an EPT.
Yeah. And that's probably why I was running.
Just find a friend named Horton and just be friends with him forever.
That's probably why I was running the Nim Miranda. He's like, "Fuck all you! I don't have an EPT, so I'm gonna give you this."
Nice.
But no, very interesting about Dutch. He went 6-0 with an 1100 MOV.
Yep, perfect.
Impressive.
Score.
That's not a perfect score.
No,
1200.
Isn't it supposed to be 1200?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he have had 1200?
Well, they said he hadn't lost a single ship the entire day. So,
yeah. So he should have had 1200.
Unless he didn't kill.
Yeah, unless it went to time.
That's, you know what? That's what I bet it was. Because I know he had 1100. That's what it said on the sheet.
Yep, 1100.
But,
let me see. I can figure it out because List Juggler is an amazing thing.
I guess we're going to go do stories later, so...
well, that says he lost a game.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was his final post-cut game.
Yeah.
So he got 100-0, got 100-0, got 100-0, 100-0, 100-0, and a 0-0.
Final salvo.
So he won on final salvo.
Yes.
Oh wow. Anyway, he was flying that list like a baller. Like it was, I got to really watch his top 16 game because he was playing our boy John Style, and that was, holy cows, that was a crazy game. That was nuts. One thing that he did, he saw who he got paired up with and saw John's list. He's like, wow, that's the one list here that I didn't want to play. And Style actually was the first one to actually kill one of his ships. So
took down Nim.
It was impressive. It was very impressive.
It was a knuckle biter until about turn 6.
Number 5, Dash Poe. I do not know who was running Dash Poe.
Dash Poe?
Anybody?
You said it was 5th?
No, yep. I didn't. I just put lists in there that I remember seeing after the cut.
What? What?
Because I don't.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? This is.
Was it a top 8 cut?
No, it was top 16.
Top 16. Okay, so down in what is this? Paul Fuller he went out at top 16 Dash Poe, which is your standard Dash Poe.
Kyle, there is this thing called List Juggler.
Yeah.
And these are just the lists I remember seeing. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. I love it.
Tom says show notes are wrong. Get your bingo card.
Okay.
Well, it says list breakdowns. It doesn't say top 8. And
okay.
There was Dash Poe.
Well, I saw one, and then I scanned down, and it said 8, but I didn't realize we were missing
because
there was another one.
There was a lot of Dash Poe there. I'm just throwing that out there.
That's the one thing that I'm scared of running my list. Is like I'm ready. I'm ready for Dash. I'm not really ready for Poe.
Poe wrecked me, dude. When I was playing Dash Poe, but we'll get into that. This isn't.
Dutch is just telling me now that it was Paul Fuller, and he got.
I told you it was Paul Fuller.
So, if you take a look at the show notes, Coach, it says list breakdowns. It doesn't say top 8, top 16.
Oh, we're breaking down.
Right. But I'm just saying, from what I saw there was a lot of these lists, and I've seen these lists particular be successful. So,
yeah.
To narrow it down to let the listener know what was being successful down in Omaha, Nebraska, these were the lists that I've seen succeeding.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I do know that Ricky, everyone's favorite pirate lord and savior, I don't know, pirate lord and savior. He was running
something ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I know. He was running 2 row squadrons, heavy laser cannons.
Nope.
News? They were news.
Yep.
2 new squadrons, linked batteries, and heavy laser cannons with.
Which is way too expensive.
Quick draw?
No.
Kylo.
You'll never get it. Can I just tell you?
Yes.
A Scimitar Squadron pilot.
Oh, that's right. His Kylo.
No, TIE shuttle.
It's Vader one.
Darth
Vader,
right. And a courier droid.
It's his Doom canoe.
And then a Sinar specialist, TIE aggressor with TLT and lightweight frame. What the hell is going on in this world?
He didn't have a clue either. Believe me, the whole day he's like, I don't know, man. I don't understand.
It's ridiculous.
I don't understand what's going on either.
I'm impressed he made top 8. That's quite impressive with that.
He was too.
Seems like because I've run linked battery heavy laser cannon gunboats, and they're okay, but it just made me want harpoons.
Yeah. I don't know what he matched up with. I don't know what he flew against, but all I know is he just kept like, and he had good MOV too. He was like, I don't know how I did it, but I won. I think he had
he was 889, which max for 5 wins is 1100.
Yeah. So he did very well. It was funny because we were both trying to buy each other beers to get drunk enough to not do well. But apparently he went one way and I went the other way.
That seems like how our shows go sometimes.
We wanted so badly though because we were drinking that Polish. We ran out of PBR, and so Julie, my favorite bartender there, and my sweetheart. She goes, well, here's the Polish version of PBR. So I get it. I'm like, oh shit, Ricky, here you go, Polish PBR. If we play each other, shirts off, baby.
Wow.
So that was our little pact that never came to fruition, which I was sad about, but that would have been great.
All right. So up next, Asajj Ketsu. So the double Shadowcaster.
And this was Carson Ray, also from TCX.
Don't like that one, Chicago?
Ah, you heard it. What the fuck's going on here?
We don't either.
Oh, I take gear. Apparently,
I find it funny that we keep coming up to the guys that you probably played. So
yeah, I know. Well, shit. The Polish PBR was good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was all right.
I mean that Ketsu Asajj list, it had 4 glitter stems in it, so it had to be good.
Yeah, and obviously it did.
Yeah, went all the way to the top 4. Had really good MOV.
Yeah, that list is tough to kill.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I think that rounded out the top 8, wasn't it?
That covers the top 8 of the list breakdowns. And then he also has Ezra, 3 TLT Y wings, with BTL and Chopper.
We're gonna name that one because that was our lone. That was the lone OCX guy made top 16. John Style. He was running Ezra with what the fuck? He has Snapshot, R3A2, and Baze Malbus.
Baze
Malbus.
I can't even tell you what Baze does.
I can't either. Something about if you miss, you get to shoot again, or something like that.
At a different target. Yeah.
At a different target.
Oh, it's the different target one?
Yeah. Yep. And then he had the 3 TLT Y-Wings. All of them had BTL, TLT, but one of them had Chopper with guidance chips and bomb loadout and the whole thing. It's an interesting list. It is definitely some jank that nobody's like. You don't really figure out how you're going to get through it.
Everybody wants to joust, which is plays right into his hand.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. But yeah, he made top 16, eked it in there. So we're super happy about him. He had to end up playing Dutch with his Nim Miranda, and so yeah, it was a good game. It was tight. It was. I wish I had a facial camera on both of them because none of them had a happy look on their face. But so I think that rounds out the top 8 plus John. Or if we're missing somebody in the top 8, they can email us at Back to Dials feedback
at backtodials.com.
There you go. Asa will answer all your questions. So. Kyle, I'm gonna let you go first because you did better than I did.
Oh boy,
barely.
So my record at the end of the day ended up being 4-2. I went into the 6th round hoping that I was able to pull off a victory because my MOV wasn't necessarily the greatest, but ended up losing that match and praying that I didn't get edged out of the top 16, and I did.
So you were 4-1 going into your last match?
Correct.
That is solid. Nice.
Yeah, until I ran into Doug Howe, which is my new rival when it comes to playing in regional tournaments, because he beat me at the FFG Center too. The list that I was running was the cold hot dogs, which I told everybody that's what I was going to be bringing. I used my regional buy, so an unexciting first round there. As other than me sitting around and drinking beer and watching people play X-Wing. Second round was, I apologize, I completely forgot about everybody's name. I should have wrote them down, but I'm so sorry.
This is awesome.
You're pretty much a monster.
I actually remembered everyone's name.
Yeah. Wow. Roles reversed here.
Well, just a second. Kyle Stoos. Your second round was against Terry Viramontes.
Right, and he was running Dash Poe.
Yeah.
So, quick story here. Dash only got one heavy laser cannon off and then suffered the fate of the Bomblet Jenner, Jostro, Tarani Kolda Harpoon combo. Things that I could have done different when he accidentally threw Poe onto the rock, even though I had unmodified shots at him at range 1. I should have shot at him anyway, and then just tried to take Dash Rendar out after that because Poe killed me. Third round.
Well, now that one you actually only barely beat him.
Barely beat who?
That Terry Viramontes. It ended 56-30.
No, that was my next match against his buddy. My round 2 was against Dash Poe, another guy from Wizard Squadron in Denver, Colorado. I played 3 Wizard Squadron guys.
Oh, Dash Poe was Paul Fuller.
He was using his regional buy or his store championship buy. So,
it says round 2.
Oh,
weird.
Juggler's wrong.
Dash Poe was definitely my first match of the game. The day.
Against Paul Fuller.
So that would be your second match.
Mm-hmm. So, but he said that I barely won that match. I'm trying to think.
According to this, it says you scored 56, he scored 30.
Oh well.
The next match that I played was against 3 new squadron gunboats and quick draw. The engagement was perfect. The bomblet was perfect. Nim was perfect. Smoked a new off the map. Got my harpoon back and killed quick draw in the first engagement. So it was Nim, Tarani Kolda, Jostro against 2 no squadron pilots. And I believe the reason why that one was so close was because he had I can't remember. He had a ship left. I had some ships left. I can't remember exactly which ones they were, and it went to time. I believe it's because we engaged and re-engaged the giant asteroid cluster like 3 times, and by the time we were leaving the match, we just looked at each other and said, by the time we re-engage, it's going to be over anyway, and then we just called it. We did get additional time because for some reason, and I really thank Leighton for, being, because we were playing right there next to the table, and I just got a sporadic nosebleed and let me go, take care of it, and then he stopped the clock for us and then added that time to the end, which we didn't need it anyway, but it was super awesome that they were doing that.
Peripheral treatment.
A convenient nosebleed to go get your strategy figured out.
Oh yeah, because it was turn. It was the turn after we placed ships. Like we literally both went 1 forward, and then it happened.
I went 1 forward. I better get a nosebleed.
Catch it packing up the nose.
That's my strategy. Get a nosebleed.
just shove the capsule up there and oh, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, so I did do that, but it was the 3rd time that it had fallen out that I'm like, okay, this is getting really distracting and annoying.
I was really going to wait till round 5, but I guess it'll have to do now.
Yeah. So, he did say that he didn't, he realized it, but realized it too late that Captain Jostro was going to do what he was doing. And after Scav creating the harpoon missile back, that was, God, what did I play the next match? Oh no, this is my fate as an X-Wing player. I always have to have that one game that just drives me absolutely batshit crazy, and this was the match. And Coach in Chicago know what I'm talking about because they're there watching it. From the
Rack Inquisitor, wasn't it?
It was Rack Inquisitor, and from the first engagement, this guy and I were arguing the entire time. Not only did I have to use my brain power to remember what he was doing or what he did and what he forgot, I had to do that for myself as well. So like I was double downing on brain power on this match. No, you didn't shoot me for 3 damage. Yes, I did. How do you think you got damage on Nim? Because I shot you with my Nim and you shot me with your rack. You took 3 damage. You sure I didn't remove the shields? Well, that doesn't mean jack and shit because I know I know for a fact.
That's always infuriating.
I know for a fact I hit you for 3 damage, and you're going to eat this 1 hit and 3 crits from Captain Jostro. And then don't tell me that you're removing shields. Yeah. I tell you what, some of the flukiest crap too. What was it? The damage cockpit on Nim, that was the little plan. Pilot skill 0, whatever. He got a blinded pilot for the next critical hit that he got after he got the shields gone, which was what did I do?
You won the game.
Yeah, I did win the game. I won the game at the very end, taking a harpoon shot through an asteroid at range 3 at the Inquisitor, and was able to squeak out 1 hit point and kill him. And boy, was he upset.
He forgot to take the evade.
He didn't target lock, though. He took a
No,
focus.
I know, but he could have taken... Oh, no, he can take evade. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I blew up his Inquisitor, and the guy freaked out and conceded because he didn't want to try to beat my fully health Kolda with his, 6 hit pointed rack.
There was, 2 minutes left, though, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, dude, you can get the points. But whatever. Yep.
So moving on, the round after that, I faced a Vader rack, engaged rack, flew forward really slow because Tyrannicola was bringing up the rear, and the guy made a crucial mistake of flying over an asteroid with his Vader. I think.
Whoops.
Yep, and the best part about that is I didn't even have to worry about my bomblet generator damage to him because he rolled a hit on his asteroid damage.
So you got to shoot at him with Jostro.
So I shot at him with Jostro.
I fucking hate Jostro, man. It's so good. It's so goddamn good.
And then I lit him up with Nim, and then I lit him up with Jostro again when it came around to his turn to shoot. That's the first game that I was able to reload and shoot a second harpoon with Kolda into rack. I won that game. I tabled the guy. It was just unfortunate for him that he flew Vader over the rock at the wrong time because it allowed me to burn him down, re-engage rack, and then burn him down. My last match of the day was the one that I had to play Doug Howe. Perfect engagement, I would say. He wasn't going to engage me on the same front, of course, because he's running 2 aces. So he was coming through the asteroids with Vader and coming the open way with Kylo. The Academy pilot moved way too fast, and Jostro shot it with a harpoon missile, killed it, and scav craned right off of it. So he did nothing. I'm trying to think here. Biggest thing I can remember about that match is Kylo should have died on 3 different separate occasions. I had a range 1 shot with Captain Jostro, an auto blaster turret with a bomblet generator that was going to go off on Kylo. Of course, he rolls blanks on the bomblet generator. Jostro doesn't get a shoot. He kills Jostro with Kylo before Jostro gets to shoot at range 1. And then Nim takes him down to 2-hole.
God,
yeah. This is the same thing that I had against him when he had unmodified shots and he was rolling.
Oh, that's right, in Minneapolis.
Yeah. The same thing with his attack die. I was like, well, I don't have a target lock here, but I'm going to fire anyway. Oh, look.
Natties.
I just rolled natties, and I'm putting 3 crits on my Nim from a natural roll without even having to. Yeah. The guy's great. We had a blast. It was more of an intense match this time than it was the last time, but I ended up losing that match and only killing 12 points because I couldn't get that pesky pot Kylo off the board in time. And Vader just chewed Tyrannicola alive in a solo fight. So That was my day. Moving on to Coach.
All right.
Oh boy.
I had a great fucking day. So I started out with Matt from Sioux City. We apparently always have to play each other when we go to Omaha. And he was running like Miranda Lowrick, Jess Pava, or something like that. And once again, like a lot of people had to read what like contraband does and marksmanship does and all this other stuff does, which is fine. It's just, it sucks when they do it like in mid game because I feel like their game plan would have been different, but can't do anything about that. But Matt put up a good fight. It was Asajj and Jess Pava down or left, and he got half on Asajj, and he's running away. Because we did the points up in our head, like, oh shit, I've got to go kill Jess, otherwise he's gonna win on time. And he's getting closer and closer to the board edge, and he flips his dial, and it's a 3 straight. And I'm like, Matt, what the fuck? You just flew off the board. He's like, good game. I'm like, wait, what? No, we just went and did all the points. I'm like, why? And I'm filling the match slip out. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And then he comes up and he's like, yeah, my dial slipped at the end. I was going to do a 2 bank. I'm like, you could have fucking told me, dude. I would have believed you. I knew you weren't going to do a 3-4 there. He's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm like, who would be insane enough to fly off the board?
Yeah, I really don't understand that. Foreshadowing.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, my virgin ears. So then second round, I got to play Chicago, which was fun because I don't think we played in forever. He was running Inquisitor, Quick Draw, and Palp. And it was a fun match. There was a lot of opportunities there where like I had that perfect range 1-shot at Quick Draw, and I could have taken it, but then I'd have gotten fucked up because he had like the double arcs on both ships, and I decided killing the shuttle before it could shoot was the better option, and it was. And the Inquisitor just ran away, and I couldn't catch him. So, and Quick Draw was living on like 1 health left, and I just couldn't seem to burn. I couldn't turn around fast enough to kill him. So, lost that one. So I'm at 1-1, feeling pretty good. Drinking a lot of Polish beer. Ricky and I were kind of going beer for beer on that one, which was fun. My next opponent was Darren. And he was running Rex. He was a Des Moines guy. He was running Rex and a Lothal Rebel with like Hera, Ezra, and something else, a TLT or something. And then he also had no, he wasn't running Ezra. I don't know. It was just a Lothal Rebel, but he didn't have anything docked. He did have Ezra in the sheath bead, and he also had Jess Pava. So it was a weird mash of all kinds of stuff. It was an interesting list. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to quick... Oh, the best part about it, man, this whole flying off the board thing was just all over me this weekend. He accidentally one hard turned his Rex towards the board edge on the very first turn.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. And we're like looking at it, we're like, oh shit. I don't know if he's going to make that one hard turn back into it. So, and the problem was I was committed to like just barreling at Rex and just taking Rex out right away. And then his list came in from the middle and tried to meet me where I was, going to go kill Rex. But it was that critical moment where I'm like, is Rex going to live? And do I decide to just keep going after Rex? Or do I make a good move? Yeah, so like if he's going to fly off the board, I'm going to totally screw up an entire round of movement. But no, he stayed on by a hair. And so I screwed my plan up. And this was the game where nobody moved except for Rex for 6 turns. His ghost rammed into Asajj. Asajj rammed into the ghost. Well, all of his other ships ran into the ghost afterward. So my Asajj runs into the ghost. So safe there. I get unmodded. I get modded shots. He doesn't get any modded shots. But that fucking wreck, and then finally Bosk ran out of contraband cybernetics, and he bumps into Asajj, and it was just everyone shooting at each other for 6 turns, and finally Bosk goes down, Rex went down, Ezra went down, and it was just Pava and the Ghost, and I couldn't do it. I would have won if I had the Ghost half points, but I wasted too much time trying to kill Rex, who was really hard to kill.
So did you bail on Rex on that first engagement, assuming he was going to fly off the board?
I did. I made a soft 2 bank with Asajj where I could have Rex in arc, but also have the other guys in arc.
Oh, okay.
So if he did make it, I was going to be able to shoot at him. It was just, man, that game would have went way the other way if I didn't have Rex. But so yeah, that was a loss. All my games were pretty tight. Except for one. So, and after lunch break, I got to play Fergie, who is, I believe, from the Colorado area. She was a lot of fun. We were both drinking beer, having a good time. She's running Timewalk Asajj with Dengar.
Imagine this was on stream.
This was on, well, if you can call it a stream.
Oh, I can call it a stream. It had an excellent commentator, and that overlay was baller.
If you would like to see that commentary and overlay, OCX Patreon, $1 and up will get you access to that wonderful video. And believe me, everyone, it is worth it. It is fantastic.
Yeah, I had to watch the original, and there's no commentary, no nothing. It's just you guys playing, and I'm like, I can barely tell what's going on. I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm doing it.
Oh, it was so good. And it was like super fuzzy, and the noise was all, and he kept like zooming in and out and going to another camera.
So bad.
It was weird.
Incredibly bad.
But I was super excited because this was my first stream. This was my first time being on stream. So I'm like, yeah, woohoo. And looking across the table, I'm like, well, expertise Dengar's not going to do very well against my Asajj because he's always going to be stressed. And Bosk is just going to melt her Asajj. So this should be okay. And wow, I underestimated the ability of her using her Asajj as a bump master because holy crap, she made some moves that I was not anticipating.
Well, yeah, when you make a Shadowcaster, which is actually a really fast ship, when you make it the lowest pilot skill thing on the board, it can do some mean things.
Yeah. I might have went a little too fast. My strategy was sound, but she ended up bumping my Asajj, which really fucked me up hardcore. Like, it was bad. And then the way she bumped me, I couldn't turn left to try to get out. I had to turn right, and that was where the board edge was. So in order to unstress myself and be able to shoot at Asajj, like right now, I know I've lost the game.
Well, yeah, because you had to move, because just sitting there, you had no one to shoot at.
Yep. Because my arc was already pointed forward. I couldn't move my arc.
Right. So if you didn't move, it was even worse.
Oh, it would have been terrible. It would have been super bad. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. To tell you the truth, I probably still could have pulled it out if I just went like straight.
It would have been one big ass shield token instead.
But I didn't. And at that point, I was like, man, I'm not going to be able to get left. And I know if I go right, because there was a rock right in my way, and I had to like try to miss the rock and turn the arc, and all I was hoping for was to get half on Asajj so I don't get 100-0'd because I knew Asajj was flying off the board, baby.
Because heaven forbid if you go left, you would take 1 damage from that rock. So clearly going right was the better decision.
Yeah. It was I think I was giddy. I was really giddy about being on stream.
You were a little bit.
Not thinking very well. Needless to say, Fergie dumpstered the shit out of me. I flew Asajj off the board because the too hard did not make it. It barely didn't make it. And Bosk doesn't hold up very well against Dengar.
Yeah, with that double tap coming at you.
It didn't help. Holy cows, I got shit rolls. And it was my own fault because I didn't have the space for Lone Wolf, and Dengar rolled blanks into blanks, and it was bad. But anyway, so I knew I was done, so I'm having a great time. I love Omaha. It's so much fun. Everyone there was great. So I'm excited. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm definitely gonna get 100 out here. So I'm like slowly gathering up my crate templates. And she's filling the match slip. I'm like, well, you just 100 out a podcaster. So according to Chris Allen, here you go. Congratulations. And she starts jumping up and down like she's super fucking excited. She's like, I wanted these forever. And I'm like, well, they're yours. Just tidbit, they're cursed. And so no, she was super happy. Got the picture taken, got it on the Facebook page. Everyone had a good time with that.
That was a glorious picture.
My favorite part about it is you can see the time in the background, and it's at 50 minutes.
And we're all looking at that like, are you serious?
This whole thing happened in 15 minutes of game time. So, we went around. And
the guy behind you barely had time to stand up.
Oh, I know. The guy sitting down. Did you see his power stance, though? He finally power stanced at like 17 minutes.
Nice.
So I made someone's day, which is, I love doing that. I was super cool about it, I think.
Oh yeah, I think I forget who said it on Facebook, but like,
oh, Jerry,
just
Jerry
watching that game, you were like super wholesome. I mean, there was a point that I even called out in the commentary where she had a blank and she's like, "Oh, I'm too close for Lone Wolf," and you're like, "You have a target lock. Roll the target lock. Like, do it. Hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me."
I think at one point she's like, "I'm too close for Lone Wolf," and I was like, "Well, let's just measure, you know." So I got my measuring stick. I was like, "Nope, you totally got Lone Wolf," and yeah, that totally screwed me. But oh well.
Yeah,
it was fun. She had a great time. She was a very good opponent. I had a great time doing it. And where was I going to go with this? Oh, anyway, I'll get back to the curse later. But my next opponent was Tony. Tony was running an arc and some other stuff. Super nice guy. At this point we're all downstairs and we're all having a good time because we're not making a cut.
The joy of the salt mines.
We're enjoying the salt mines and everyone's hooping and hollering and having a good time. So I beat Tony. He gave me a good game. Like I said, I think I'm gonna call it instead of drug money, it's just gonna be Area 51 because I'm always going to lose around the area of 51 points.
Nice.
And then my last game was Jefferson. And Jefferson, another Des Moines guy, he was running 5 tie strikers, ailerons, and lightweight frame, and that was it. And man, could you tell he had a long day. I think he took 20.
That's a lot of thinking.
That's a lot of thinking. And I think he literally took maybe 20 minutes on one move. And it was early on because I think I just nuked one tie striker off the board. And he's sitting there going, oh, he finally found out what the list does. And it melts things. And he's like, he took a long time. But I was like, just take your time, man. This is fine. I got a full beer here. I'm good. And I got a bartender upstairs I could text to give me another one. So we had a great time. It was super fun. I ended up beating Jefferson. But he had a good time. We took a couple pictures together. I'm going to put those on the Facebook page. I think everyone just had a great time. Everything there, I think it's such a good atmosphere. I give all the credit to Aaron Bonner and Sparta and Patrick and Keith and Leighton and Julie and Nikki and all those people. They really do run a great show. Everyone's having fun.
Oh, yeah. Some of the stories you get to hear from those guys while you're waiting in between rounds is so wholesome. We're not allowed to share these ones on the air, so we get to keep them secret. But if you want to hear these stories, you got to make sure that you make it out to a Sparta game regional or store champ or the CAC event coming up.
Oh, yeah. Go to the CAC event. I don't have any wife points left, and I apologize to them for that. But So yeah, I went 3-3.
Spent all your wife points on not just curing cancer. Oh.
I would like to point out that I technically, like, this is Minneapolis all over again. Kyle gets his freaking bye and does one better than me. So you and your fucking buys.
Yeah.
Anyway, overall takeaway from the whole thing, OCX did pretty good. We had a lot of 4 and 2s, 2, 3 and 3s, and I think 1, 2 and 3. And poor Trey. Trey dropped. He was not having fun, but that's okay. He had fun afterwards. Somebody had a D&D in Omaha, and thank God he didn't.
If you're gonna drop and drink, you might as well do it somewhere that actually serves beer in the
do it at Omaha.
Yeah,
because they do it up right there. But I just want to give a huge shout out to all my opponents. They were great people. I didn't have a single bad egg. Granted, 2 of them I know, and 4 of them I didn't know, but they were a lot of fun. I tried to get Fergie on the show. There was a large demand to get Fergie on the show because everybody wants to hear the story from her point of view. But she had some work going on. We might get her on sometime. Who knows? But yeah, I think that was pretty much our breakdown. You know, if anyone's keeping track, I definitely went a lot faster than Kyle, so I win the gold star.
You did?
Very nice.
You did?
Oh, man.
I'm definitely gonna take this list again to Worlds even if I don't get a ticket. I will play with someone in the parking lot.
Stand there with it and be sad.
I'll just stand out in front of the door with my boss and Asajj, like, "Can I be in? Let me in, please."
Just make a big picket sign. It's like, why won't you let me in?
I'm gonna make
lives matter. Hot lives matter.
I'm gonna make a big picket sign that says "Marksmanship matters," and on the back side, hashtag not my worlds.
Oh,
no. Very nice. I approve.
That would be great.
Oh, man.
Okay. List discussions. Subsection D, list discussions. I don't know what to go else other than another subsection 1. Shout out to, you don't need a D subsection and then a 1 if there's nothing after the 1. It's just D. Shout out to the redheaded stepchild, OCX John style. Shout out to you, buddy. Made top 16. You made us proud.
Right. Woo! He finally wore his OCX shirt.
Yep.
It was great. We finally patched over and corrupted him into the OCX way 100%.
Well, not finally. He did it. He did wear the pawn shop
Game
shirt.
state. Pawn shop. Yeah. Yep.
Whatever. Anyway, I think that's time for a commercial break. I'm 3 beers down. How are you boys doing?
2 glasses of whiskey and working on my beer.
Jesus, I'm running behind. I'm only 1 beer in.
Holy shit! And I've been talking the whole time. Does it not work in the reverse with you?
No.
No, he just listens intently and doesn't drink.
I'm a good listener.
All right, let's see. Who haven't we done for commercial break yet? We've done dubstep lately? I don't think we've done.
No, we haven't.
Do we want to do dubstep? We did Vagaro, didn't we? That was last week.
Yes.
I'm not going to run the
We just
girl
want to
paw.
throw some song in there about walking.
Oh, let's. Yeah, if somebody's going to make it up before, like Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, whenever Montana puts this out.
I'll try.
All right. We'll just leave it up to Montana. Commercial. Take it away. Yay!
Now it's free reigns for a little bit.
Somebody gonna want to get on top skin here, or we'll wait. Oh my god, dude, that fucking beer, that OCX fucking pong, or god damn it, what's it called? Bingo. There we go.
Yeah,
that is fucking hilarious. And what's this bullshit about Montana putting up fucking templates for bingo winners? There's going to be like 3 winners every night.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm putting an end to that right now.
I think he's just trying to be obnoxious.
Oh, goodness. All right. I got to go pee.
Oh,
Yes.
you used the word pee.
Mm-hmm.
I have to urinate.
Dude, we're almost at 20 people on the Patreon page. That's crazy. And for anyone who's interested in learning Vassal, me and Rev, aka Padre, jumped on and made a video of playing on Vassal, and he's super new to it. So I stepped through everything and taught him how to do it, and tried to teach him in a way so that somebody just watching the video could also understand. So hopefully it's helpful if anybody's interested. The game was a K-Wing and 2 BSF bombers versus my regional list. I'm flying next week. 2 Kimagilas and a Skurg. So that was fun. Having to deal with bombs. I don't like dealing with bombs. So it was good practice. Yes. He says, and Chico kicked my ass. Yeah, it went very much in my favor. Spoiler alert, don't tell him that.
So does anyone have a picture of the brand new spanking awesome OCX challenge coins that are going out this week apparently?
I don't have a picture on me.
Hype up some Patreon.
I'm not scrolling up that far to find that.
Montana, get on it.
He did some cool coins. I'm interested to see when I get them. I want to see if how the grooves are. I might try to put like some blue paint on them, just to kind of like fill in some of the spots, and give it a little bit of color to it. We'll see. I don't know. I think that'd be interesting.
So I did talk to Knuckles, and the templates, I should be getting an image of what the templates will look like next week. So that's exciting.
Yes.
And we are going to be kind of setting something up to where Patreons will be able to get some templates.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't figured that out quite yet. Let's see what else. Oh, the cards. Cards are in the works.
Yeah, trying to figure it out.
And I'm thinking koozies for the bingo prizes.
You sure need to slow down.
Did you see what? God damn it! It was in the groupies page. I threw the pictures of what the koozies will look like, and they were white with the OCX blue. And somebody says, like, "Where's the handicap sign?" I was like, "It says OCX Radio on it, doesn't
it?" Very, very true.
Yeah, I didn't really put the 2 and 2 together when I was making them, but yes, it does kind of look like a reverse handicap sign. But I don't care because they look cool. And I am in the process of getting another web store up for t-shirts. So I am not sure if I can split short sleeve and long sleeve in the same like order, kind of, where they can order either a long sleeve or a short sleeve. But I'm going to try to see if I can do that. If they can't, I'm just going to go short sleeve this time. So that will be up on the Facebook page whenever I get that done, probably next week. So lots of exciting stuff. Commercial break.
So when are we going to brew an OCX beer?
I've already got somebody kind of working on that.
Oh God.
They apparently brewed like 7 gallons the other day or a while back. I told them I'll buy this. I said I'll buy the stickers if I can put OCX brew on them.
Call it Get Another Beer.
Oh, Get Another. That's fucking fantastic.
Oh, so while we're on commercial break,
commercial bait.
Commercial break.
That's what you do on your own time is fine.
Right. So I'm having a conversation with Dutch right now in the YouTube chat channel. There was a really confusing part in the match against Terry, the guy that I got the nosebleed with. It happened later in the game. I believe it's when he still had 2 of his new squadron pilots left. Basically what had happened was we were flying around, engaging and re-engaging through the asteroid fields. At the very beginning of the game, we both realized that we were using the target lock tokens from Curled Paw. So he goes, here, let me change my target lock tokens, and I will use, what did he use? D through F, because I had A through C. And we went around flying through. We never got our target locks confused or anything like that. And somewhere along the lines, later in the game, he was lining up a shot, and then he was ready to fire on one of my ships. I can't remember exactly what one it was. He goes, "Where's my target lock?" I'm like, "What target lock?" He goes, "I had a target lock on your guy." And I'm like, I don't remember there being a target lock on my guy. And he's like, "No, I took it like 2 or 3 turns ago. It was there." And his target lock tokens were over on his sideboard on top of his cards. And I said, "I apologize, man. I absolutely cannot remember if you had a target lock or if you used it for something or if you were, but I have my letters on my target locks and you have your letters on your target locks. I didn't remove your target lock because if I had your target lock letters over here, I would give them back to you and say, yeah, I accidentally removed the target locks from your ship and my ship instead. But since they're over on your side of the board, you may have accidentally removed them, or I don't know what happened. I really can't remember what happened, but you don't have that target lock. I don't know what happened. I apologize, but I'm not going to give you a target lock right now in a crucial moment where you're going to sink a harpoon into my NIM. You know what I mean? And I felt really bad because he may have had it. He may have not had it. I trusted the guy. I don't know, but but yeah, I felt bad. And I just wanted to let Dutch know that if he can talk to Terry a little bit about it, but that kind of stuff happens. And the way that the board state was, it was really hard to go back however many turns it was ago when we disengaged to re-engage to get that target lock. So
yeah, that's unfortunate. But there's not a whole lot you can do. I mean, same thing if you called a judge over, I would look at it and be like, I don't know what happened, but it doesn't look like you have a target lock sitting there. I mean, it's kind of up to the player to make sure their tokens stay with their ships. And if something happens, I mean, as the player, you got to look at it and be like, well, shit. I mean, like somewhere I screwed up and I caused the board to be screwed up for like my own detriment. I mean, if it was a situation where one guy screwed it up for the other player, I could see that being an argument. But I mean, he screwed it up for himself. That's one of those moments you got to throw your hands in the air and be like, well, dang, I screwed myself up. Then I'm going to pay for it. So, oh well.
Simple solution to that. And a lot of people asked, why does he have Destiny dice next to his ships?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out Destiny dice make great target locks. Especially when they have a picture of Asajj and one of Bosk.
Yeah, and I've also seen people use Imperial Assault figures, also Armada ships. They'll use the tiny ones and put it on a tiny base, and then paint it the same as their ship, so that then they just put the little ship out there. That works. Yeah.
So for all of you wondering, why in the hell is Ryan Ontopsky on there? I felt super fucking bad because we've shit on his bad list submission for like 3 weeks now. So
I forgot about it like the 3 weeks ago when you're like, hey, he has a list submission. I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. This is so long ago.
So we're gonna bring him on and we're gonna have him discuss his
Ontopsky.
So
we keep using that nickname because it's easier to pronounce.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna feel so.
Hey, if I place high enough to be on the ranker among men's top 50, that'll be my like quote nickname.
There you go. It's gonna be so fun at Worlds where like it's Ontopsky, Ontopsky, because that's what I was saying. Like the whole time at Omaha, I was like. Or no, in the chat, I'm like, because you can't type in Ryan and it just Ontopsky. I just type in Ontopsky. Quick, let's do snaps again for what is that?
Voodoo Ranger, 8-hop pale ale.
Oh my!
Hop.
That's like 7 too many hops.
Yeah.
Can't recommend Voodoo Ranger from New Belgium, the guys who do Fat Tire. Good stuff.
Okay, we're gonna do snaps again for Montana. So 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Let's see. Fuck it. I guess we don't have get off my play, man. I guess we have to go to the World's prizes. Fucking shit.
Woo! World's prizes. Hey, Ryan.
Nope.
Ryan.
Don't fucking wait till we come out of commercial. God damn it! You might as well let everyone else enjoy in the fucking trash. Trashing.
We were back.
So no.
Hey, Ryan, are you gonna get a new shirt?
Hey, don't
Did he
start it yet?
not fucking hear? Oh God, you know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm still muted. All right. Well, thanks for that excellent pick of whatever you decided to play during the commercial break, Montana. I know you don't really do much, but sometimes we got to include you in this podcast. Kidding. He does more than he thinks he does. No, maybe a little bit. Who knows? So, topic of discussion: World's prizes.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
Are you going to Worlds?
I am going.
Are you excited for these participation prizes?
I am very excited about these.
That's awesome. Hey, Ryan.
Hey,
Are you excited for Worlds? Are you going?
Yeah, I can't wait to get that new card binder. It's so sweet.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Hey, Chico, what are you most excited about?
I'm excited to see what prizes I'm gonna get at Worlds as a judge. Probably not a lot, but I'll get something.
Oh,
but hey, Coach. Coach, are you going to Worlds? Oh, that's not nice.
Oh man, I can't wait till March 31st. I might even just put out my own little freaking webisode of just me constantly going, "Hey, Coach, did you get a ticket to Worlds?" Yeah, I did. Coach, did you get a ticket to Worlds? I did. Yeah. Either that, awesome. Or it's going to be like, "Hey, Coach, did you get a ticket to Worlds?" No. And that'll be it. It'll be the most downloaded episode ever.
That would be so sad. There's more of a sad face than when you got tabled for flying off the board on stream.
Oh, if I don't get a ticket, that's going to be super bad.
So, the prizes that people who are going are going to get. So everyone who goes is going to get a World Championship card binder. Well, I guess all of these things are World Championship.
Dude, and that Darth Vader binder looks so fucking good, too.
Yeah,
I want it so bad.
It's a big card binder. It's not like the little upgrade.
Oh, really?
Cards. Well, it's what it looks like. It looks super tall in the pictures.
Oh, it looks like just the regular, like...
Well, because it looks...
Ultra Pro
Oh, wait, maybe.
It looks like the small type, but it's a matter if it holds big cards or just small.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, actually, seeing it next to the alt art card, it looks like it's twice as high as an alt art card.
Now, super... Like, if they're actually thinking half of it is 3.5 by 2.5 cards, the other ones are the mini cards.
That'd be
Unless
sweet.
it's all mini cards.
Yeah. We'll see. Well, most of us will see.
I won't see. I won't.
And then something new they're doing. It also comes with a pack of 100 custom card sleeves for the event. So that'll be cool.
What? I didn't see that.
Yeah. 100 World Championship card sleeves for each game they play.
Pilot skill or pilot card or upgrade card size?
I'm guessing it's going to be...
It's going to be the 3.5 by 2.5.
Yeah.
Because most of the games have that card size.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I would expect.
Oh, no, wait a minute. This is just for X-Wing, though, isn't it?
No,
Correct.
this is every game.
Oh, this is every... Okay, so it'll be the 3.5.
Yeah, so like, if you play multiple games, you get a set of that for each game you play. That's cool.
Huh.
Something else they're doing this year, which I think is really cool, they've got the prize wall, but some of the prizes that you can get for the games are going to be at the prize wall. So, for instance, I play Imperial Assault, but I only play at campaign. Their participation prize and also their like standard basic prize for getting a few wins. Those are going to be available at the prize wall, so you can go get those.
Oh, that's cool. So the actual prizes for the game will be on the prize wall as well.
Some of them, yes.
Oh, well,
So for instance, for X-Wing, you get an X-Wing T-shirt. Like every game has its own custom T-shirt, and then you get the card binder. There's also a Fen Rao alt art card because everybody doesn't have enough Fen Rao alt art cards of him in a pocket or in a cockpit. And then some tickets for the prize wall. And then they have rulers. And according to what this says, those rulers are only available at the prize wall. So it's range rulers. So
okay.
A 1, 2, and 3 range ruler. They're straight white.
Oh, they're the cool like dot ones, the minimalistic kind of thing.
They don't have the dots, but they've got the red grooves.
Am I back?
I suppose I should get it.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, okay. I was gone for a second. Holy shit.
Wow. Fine, fuck you then.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the plain white ones with just the logo on it, the 1, 2, and 3. So they look really, really cool. I'm like they're simplistic.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know if they would replace anything that I have, but it seems like they're just on the prize wall. So even if you play X-Wing, you won't get them unless you go to the prize wall. So we'll see how that works. I don't know. So then for the Swiss rounds, now this says all players who manage 3 or more wins in Tournament Swiss will get a plastic card. It's one of those really nice plasticky ones, and that's of the Concord Dawn Protectorate title with Fearlessness.
Oh, yeah.
So not a combo a lot of people use. It's a solid combo for Fen Rao, but probably not his most common one. I've used it before and threw not anti-pursuit lasers, advanced proton torpedoes on there, trying to get that 7 attack die shot.
Oh.
the dream. I landed it once. It was awesome. Almost one shot a Brobot with it. Yeah, it was awesome. So then anybody who manages 4 wins gets what looks like gold ship markers. So we'll see how those look. I have multiple ship markers and I never use them.
I'm still partial to my one straight, man.
Yeah, yep. I always use the one straight. So then moving up to top 32 is the same attack dice and defense dice as last year. It's the silver marbled look, which I think is like after seeing them in person, I like them a lot more. The marbling is subtle enough.
It's the milky stripper dice.
Well, it makes them look slightly different than the standard red and green, but not different enough that it's like crazy different and like difficult to read and stuff like that. Because like when they did the silver and gold ones, those are a little. It's just a little more difficult to tell. The white regionals ones are hard to read, even though those are the ones I use. So I like this style where it's like the standard red and green, but like with a twist. Same with like the current regionals ones. I really like those. If I had a full set of any of those type of dice, as opposed to my current ones, I would probably trade them out.
I want the booby glitter ones so bad, but I'm not going to get them.
Yep, not going to happen.
There'll be plenty of them at regionals. They're just going to cycle through them again.
Yeah, if we can ever get them, we have to get top 8 first, Coach.
Just to make the bingo card, I want to time out and welcome to the fold a new Patreon member, John Connolly, baby. Woohoo!
Hey,
I knew I sweet talked him enough in Omaha.
Celebrate.
Got him.
He was awesome, man. I had a great time talking to him. He was the shit.
Yeah, John Connolly is a great guy. I've worked with him on a few things. Yeah,
he's like, I know Chico, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just have to work with the guy.
So that was top 32. Going up to top 16 is one of those medals. It's the new Death Star, the second Death Star, so the incomplete looking one. It's one of those super fancy medals that you can wear around your neck or use as a shield token for Thweek. So one of your one of your buddies can shoot it off and laugh at you as you have to take it off and put
have
it around
the
your
guys
neck.
from Gen Con.
Take that, Tom. Woo.
I don't. So have the guys from Gen Con got their top 16 medals yet? Because we haven't heard it.
Yes.
because World's 2018.
That's the whole thing I was saying. Like just now, my Tom, who's watching right now, he was up in Chicago, and he used his medal as his Thweek shield. Thweek.
Fuck. Tom, why are you doing this to us?
So then, as I lit him up, he had to sadly take it off of his ship and put it on. Felt good. So that's top 16. So there'll be 16 of those medals out there, and then top 8. Those templates, those maneuver templates, are really nice.
Those are sexy.
The simplistic look, because it's got dots for instead of numbers, which I think is really neat. So yeah, very very streamlined, slick look.
I might straight up fucking steal that for the new OCX templates and just go, Andrew, I don't want numbers, I want dots.
It's really neat.
They're
I like that idea. I think if I was to do it myself, I would make them longer and go all the way to the edge, kind of
like a barcode.
Like bars on the X-wing wings.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Okay,
where they mark off like red 2, red 3 with the stripes.
I'll log that up there. See if.
Or if you can get Andrew to do it, small little beer bottles.
The little beer caps.
He already said he's having trouble trying to find the light blue spray paint or the paint that he uses. So, I don't know. Hopefully he can get that to work, and we'll be fine. But,
finding a color of paint, that's easy.
How hard can that be? Just go to Walmart.
I managed to find somebody who got an exact copy of the world's gold spray paint. So
there you go. Wasn't that Jerry's stuff?
Huh?
Wasn't that Jerry's stuff?
We don't talk about who did our templates because they're an exact copy of the world's knockoff.
No, Jerry Russell.
No.
Whatever. Never mind.
Me, Brent Wong, and Ian Hamp have copies of them because we were the 3 judges from that Worlds.
And you definitely judged that Worlds. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we were like, those were awesome. We want some, so we went and got some made, but they say judge on them instead of World Championships. It says World's Judge. So slightly different. But I have definitely had some people going, holy shit, you worked for those. And I'm like, yes, but not what you're thinking.
It's a lot of hard work. Dealing with people.
Nippers? Nippers for shield tokens. I don't know if Patrick was trying to say nipples or strippers. And it just came out nippers.
Or can't know those stuff. Both. So that's top 8. What's next? Top 4. One of those really nice art prints. Looks like the Protectorate Starfighter flying through lava and shit.
Yeah, what the fucking kind of bullshit is that?
What do you mean kind of bullshit? That's a cool picture. Did you see what they did last year? I don't know if it was top 2 or top 4. It's like
the uncut sheet of like
fucking
Ray. It was the uncut sheet of Ray pilot cards, wasn't it?
Yeah, because everybody cares about that. But okay, whatever.
Do you have any idea how big these are?
Man, if I got that, I would take it out and just have everybody at Worlds sign it. That would be more meaningful.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a sweet piece of art. I've been looking for a piece of like Star Wars art I want. But the problem is I'm a cheap son of a bitch, so art is usually out of the price range, like always.
Yeah.
Let me know what you're looking for. I know art people.
Okay. You do?
Yeah, I'm
good.
Yeah.
There we go. Found him, boys. Kyle sleeping? Kyle, stop sleeping.
I'm not sleeping.
Every week, Kyle sleeping.
He's just sitting there being so excited about these prizes that he's gonna win.
Yeah, the only thing I give a crap about is getting dice. I'm so sick of throwing my generic bullshit on the table. I want some sparkly dice. I want some milky dice. Whatever you call them, I want them. That's what I want.
Just any kind of dice. You want any kind of
dice.
Yep.
Prize wall the shit out of that thing. Just do like fucking Chicago did.
They're not going to have dice on the prize wall this year.
Why?
Because they're not going to have people camping out like Black Friday for the prize wall like that.
Yeah, with how chaotic the prize wall was last year, I'd be surprised if they did it the exact same way again. So it'll be interesting, and yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be nearly the baller stuff that's on there again.
If they have dice on that prize wall, you better believe I'm going to win 6 games so I can get some goddamn dice off that wall.
There you go.
They'll choose the order of the line by lottery.
Hey.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Dilly there.
I fucking told you guys, if I don't get a ticket, I'm just going to get naked, butter myself up, and run through there and fucking grab whatever I can. And they're never going to catch me.
If anybody calls judge on that, I'm out.
I don't know that guy. Bullshit. We have multiple records. I'd like to see security trying to stop me then. Like, fuck it. Just take it. Just take it.
Yeah, and I think another problem they had last year was that people who were playing, who were winning like all the tickets, didn't have any time to spend them.
Yeah.
So
that's absolutely true.
Yeah,
because I had to stand in line for Chicago last year to get the dice while he was still playing in the top cut on Saturday.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they take a lesson learned from that and come up with a way that it's kind of fair for people. Because having to force your friends to stand in line for you kind of sucks. It sucks for them. It sucks for you not being able to go up and do your prize wall thing. And so,
if I get a ticket, I'll do it.
How long of a line was it last year at its worst?
It was long. It was long.
And evidently it started
Super
like
long.
hours before the doors opened. Like it was Black Friday special level lines.
The first guy in line was there at 7 a.m.
Yeah, there were people there playing games. Like, as they were inching forward, that took literally like 4 hours to complete while they were sitting on the floor.
Yeah, that's crazy. So.
Oh God, no, Patrick! I'm not screaming that. He wants me while I'm running naked and buttered up through FFG to scream. I escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement.
No, Alex Davies' basement.
Oh,
Alex Davies. I'm free.
The butter.
X-wing fixed.
You know, he's going to be in the hotel room that morning rubbing himself down with sticks of butter.
No, spray butter, man. They got spray butter now.
Good Lord.
I want to envision sticks, Coach.
It's an aerosol form.
I want sticks of butter.
With an American flag Speedo, baby. They're never going to catch me.
Wow.
America for the win!
Okay. So back to some prizes that we're never ever gonna get. So there's for the runner up you get a plaque. So a nice sad second place John Grasser Memorial finalist plaque. And then the winner actually, I think this is really cool. You get your trophy, which looks pretty cool. You get an all expenses paid trip to the next Worlds, and a companion seat. So evidently you get to bring a friend. So that's awesome. And then a template holder. Huh?
I thought they did that last year with a companion.
Yeah, I think so. But it's still super awesome.
Oh, but that template holder. Oh,
yeah, that template holder looks really cool. So I want to see that with the templates that you win in there. I think that would be awesome. Does anybody know what that image is?
That's Fen Rao's clan image.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they're doing Fen Rao everything else.
Yeah.
The picture on the trophy and the other picture you get is Fen Rao, and then the white and red that's even Fen Rao's kind of thing, isn't it?
No.
He's blue and gold.
Okay, then I'm just wrong. I need to watch that freaking show, especially now that it's over and everybody's trying to spoil it for me.
Holy shit, it's so good, dude. Oh my God, it was so good.
Need to hurry up.
That fucking beat the shit out of The Last Jedi.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have to watch that. Damn it. Okay,
I'll give you my YouTube account. You can watch it all for free.
No, I have it on. I can log into Disney XD through my cable company.
Oh, there you go.
And watch it. I just got to get off my ass and do it.
There you go.
Got to wait for the kids to go to bed so that I can watch my kid shows.
For as much as they're pushing Scum Fen Rao, more likely Rebel will show up at the top tables.
I watch it with my kids. Not that bad.
Well, my kids don't know how to shut up.
Oh,
okay.
Like,
no, there's a TV show on. Let's talk our way through it. It's like, hey, this is Daddy's show, not yours. Shut up.
It's Daddy's show. I'm gonna start using that. Fuck you guys. This is Dad. All right. Proceed. Oh, that's all the prizes. Oh,
yeah. That's pretty much it for the prizes. So for the average person, you're gonna get a T-shirt, a binder, a card, some prize wall stuff. Get a few wins. So if you go 500 or better, you're getting another card that it looks super cool. How useful it'll be, and we'll see.
Kyle, I dare you to get in line and go. I'll trade you my Omniground group pilot for
I've got this Omicron group pilot that you gave me the last time I visited in trade.
I'll trade you.
That'll go over well.
Oh.
So yeah, but okay. So something else of note that I think people should at least jump on and check out is that if you play any of the other games, at least casually, they're gonna have some really cool stuff on the prize wall. Like Imperial Assault is gonna have one of the point trackers with Thrawn and some awesome of those the Dark Troopers on it. Destiny has a set of 5 droid cards where it's a panoramic image all the way across the 5 cards. I think that's really freaking cool.
Really cool.
Yeah,
I really want those because I run battle droids.
The card game has a player mat that I'm actually looking at. Like it doesn't say anything like card game specific. It's just the Emperor and Vader with his fist up, and it's got his Mustafar castle in the background. It just looks baller.
Damn. So
that's just getting it from the prize wall. I don't know how many that's going to be, but that's probably the thing I'm going for over the range rulers. Just because, like, if nothing else, that's going to be my new work mouse pad. Because my one at work kind of sucks, and that thing looks fucking amazing. So definitely going to go for that. And then Armada has one of the big plastic alt art looking capital ship cards for the Gladiator, and then a bunch of command tokens. So that's really cool. So like no matter what game you play, you can just go to the prize wall and get some stuff off of there for it. I think that's a really cool way of doing that. And I think that's what's going to be the big draw things on the prize wall this year, instead of stuff like dice and the old Boba Fett card that Chris Allen totally said he was going to get me one, but then never did. Yeah, never forget. Never forget.
So they're going to do the points the same way they did last year, though. Every time you win a game, you get 5 more points. You start out with 10.
Probably.
I mean, I didn't specifically read that anywhere in here, but
right. But that's how they did it last year. Like
I'm sure they will.
7 games, and for every game that you won, you got 5 additional points on top of the 10 that you start out with.
Right.
Too bad they're not going to have like a new game like Destiny come out where people are actively trying to trade their tickets for.
I would have sold all my punches for points last year to Brad Miller. If that would, I would have just. Oh.
Yeah. Why the fuck didn't we do that?
I told you guys to, but you guys didn't wanna.
Oh, for getting the Destiny packs.
You got 3. If you got your badge punched, that means you got 3 Destiny packs. Brad Miller was going around giving people 5 points for 3 Destiny packs. He was going around and trading them for the hole punch things for 5 points. I would have went around and made people punch their own cards so I could get 5 points from Brad Miller.
Well, that was a really shitty situation because some of the judges I knew who were up there got hosed out of that because they told them that they weren't allowed to get their holes punched to get the Destiny packs until the end of the weekend, if there were any left. And spoiler alert, there weren't any.
What the fuck?
So yeah, there were some people like going and getting theirs and then giving some to the judges who said that they wanted some.
So fucking bullshit. 3 packs. You couldn't have given away 20 packs of fucking Destiny.
Right. And it's like, come on, appreciate your judges. I mean, they're there not playing a game that they love. So like that would have been easy enough, but that was during my Mad at FFG couple months. That was a good time.
Wow. Okay, so prize wall. That so get if you can go, get your shit.
You'll make it. Come on, we're shaming you into being that first person to click.
I know, but if I don't,
oh man. We'll
look out, everyone!
You forget.
Just fucking look out. If you see me walking around with one of them camel things, there's not water in it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I got one of those somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever used that damn thing.
So I'm gonna be that grumpy old guy in like some super fucking short shorts and like an open like Hawaiian shirt in a lawn chair with a styrofoam fucking cooler next to me, just standing right outside of the doors. Like, oh, it'll be fun. So we don't have an Uncle Mark Tippett today because he apparently had work shit. So no, get off my playmat tonight. Sorry, but we have the next best thing. We have Ryan Ontopsky here to go over. He's like he's got to dust off the list. It's gathered some dust, and I also brought him on because holy shit, when was the last time we did a bad list submission? It's been a while, guys.
It's been a while.
That's one of our favorite segments, or one of my favorite segments. So, Ontopsky, tell us about the slap. Jesus Christ, the slap fight.
All right, so the slap fight. Designed to have you slap and them slap for the entire game because no one will ever do damage on either side. So you have Ezra and the Sheathipede with elusiveness. Probably the only time that any pilot in the game works with that card because of his ability. Weapons Engineer and M9G8. So either target locking his friends on the way in and target locking you to neuter your damage.
Oh, Fen Rao too.
Yeah, dude. Fen Rao Sheathipede, VI, Hotshot Co-Pilot, Flight Assist. Standard Fen Rao, he will make your day even more sad.
Okay, I am not buying 2 Sheathipedes to run this.
So I might.
Vassal, it's fine.
Yeah,
Vassal. Now, wait a minute. This says Fen Rao, Veteran Instincts, Kane, and Jarrus.
I sent you an email later because I realized Hotshot was better and it was made it 100 points.
Whoa, get your bingo cards out.
Better.
Show notes are wrong. See, this takes precedence, though, because we're going to have a before commercial and an after commercial bingo.
Ah.
So you would have got it twice.
All right. Next ship is Wes Jansen for VI, Flight Assist, and Integrated to always get ARC and take away your tokens. And Fen Rao will say you can't use your tokens. So even more of that. And then Captain Rex, and I had 4 points left, so I was like, I'm probably missing most of my shots, so why not Operations Specialist anyway? So I can maybe live a little
strong.
Wait, this actually might work.
But I won't do any damage, and they won't do any damage, so it's just a slap fight, and whoever gets the most slaps wins.
That's just a bunch of girls.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But I'm supposed to be shooting
whoa, Coach. Just a bunch of girls? How is it playing against girls at X-Wing?
Yeah, I got Fergied.
Yeah, you did.
I definitely got Fergied.
It's Fergalicious.
We're gonna make a new definition and try to see if we can get this to stick in the X-Wing lingo. Fergied definition: when you underestimate a female X-Wing player and she spanks your ass all over. Oh, I'm sorry, Fergie, but that might catch. Yeah, she definitely got me.
Yeah, she did.
I don't think I underestimated her. I just
You drank
underestimated her, but
too many beers.
yeah, we were going strong there for a while, and I was having way too good of a time.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad you won't be at Adepticon. They have a beer cart that they'll drive right through the X-Wing area.
Do they really?
I know.
I haven't
Yes.
done it before.
yes, I know this because I looked at it sad every time, and then looked at Wade and said, "Are you sure I can't have a beer?" And he's like, "Not while you're working." And then I said angry, mean, hurtful things to him in my head.
That's where the camel comes in, the camel pack.
Yeah.
By what he said, did he say you can't buy a beer? You can't have a beer.
I don't know. I'm sure he had his bases covered.
I'll buy it for you and give it to you. Rules as written says you didn't.
Rules as written. I can't buy a beer. I'm sorry. That's fine.
And then he'll come up and he'll be like, "Well, rules as intended." He'll be like, "Shh. I intend to drink this beer."
It's not on the FFG4. That's not on the.
It's like, fire me! I dare you.
Oh man!
Formal FAQ right there.
Ryan, I like the list. I do. I really want to. This has got Seth written all over it.
Yeah, it's got a soft spot in my heart because you have elusiveness in your list.
Those poor naked hawks. They only get one die. Captain Rex is gonna take it down to 0. He's gonna re-roll another guy's die.
Oh my God! This might win the
Weapons
naked hawk
Engineer M9G8, 2 of them.
So 2 of them, they're gonna re-roll their one poor die, and then Ben Rao is gonna be like, and you can't.
You don't get to modify it.
You can't modify your one die. The one naked hawk that probably gets a focus at a time. God.
And Wes Jansen says you don't get a token.
Yeah.
See, here's
Wes
the thing,
Jansen's
though,
in there. Oh God.
is they're not going to be able to do enough damage to like kill multiple hawks like some lists do, where like you need the 20 naked hawks to do it. Like, I don't know.
It might be the longest naked hawk fight.
Yeah, this one's gonna be. Now. Because games are timed. Because games are timed, I'm gonna say that you're gonna need 43 naked hawks.
To
defeat it in time. Otherwise, you're gonna run out of time.
I'd say you only need the number of naked hawks double the final salvo you would need to beat it.
Oh, there you go. And that is...
Oh my gosh, final salvo.
2, 3, 2. So we're looking at...
You got 10.
Yeah.
You got 10 final salvo. But that's if they... that's if you kill all the hawks and the hawks kill all of you. That's when you do it. I think 43 is pushing it. I think that's up there. I'm going to go with...
I feel it. Because Wes Jensen does work.
Did we ever decide how many naked hawks you can actually fit in the player starting area?
We did, but for God's sakes, I can't remember.
It's like 36, isn't it? I think the cap
it's way
is 36.
more than that. No, it's way more than that. You can fit way more than 36 naked hawks in the starting area.
Okay.
Let's see, it's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 30 easily.
Yeah.
For people who know the distance of the 3-foot board edge and what that equates to in range rulers and what that equates to in like ship base lengths, times that by 2.
We figured it out.
So if you can fit 3, and if you stacked them together and you took the ships off the peg,
you can only fit. You get the really long
front to back.
You get the ones that stick up like 4 feet in the air.
No, we don't want those. We're just talking about straight bases. You can put 3 in the range 1 ruler, all the way across 36 inches.
That was only 2, not 3.
You can only fit 2.
You can only fit 2.
You're only going to get 2 rows. Dutch says you can fit 72 naked hawks in the starting area play.
Right, because you can go 36 inches across.
That seems higher than I would expect.
Nah, there's a lot of room there to fit a lot of naked hawks.
I'll do that on my next mind link with Chico.
Jerry's like, fuck that, no
Naked
math
Hawks.
on Wednesdays. Dilly, Jerry. Dilly.
You should have a Naked Hawk fight with something in one of your Patreon videos for Vassal.
Yeah, there you go.
The Naked Hawk off.
There we go. I'll get 43 Naked Hawks, and Ryan, you can fly your list because you clearly know it best.
We'll vassal the shit out of this.
I don't know if I want to do that in like 3 or 4 hours because how long it takes to move those hawks, though.
Oh my god!
I'll just move them all at once.
Control R.
And it's probably easier on Vassal because like I move, hit C, move, hit C, move, hit C, and just for all the collisions.
Oh,
almost easier.
I'm gonna bring the biggest rocks.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh, thank you, Ryan. That was definitely. I miss our bad list submissions. Those are always a fun thing.
Remind the new people that that's a thing.
Oh yes, for new listeners, usually what we do is you can email us at OCXradio@gmail.com. We want you to come up with the worst list you can think of, and we will give it a Naked Hawk rating. Or try.
Because if you don't, we'll have to go online and pick somebody's list.
Yeah, and we don't want to do that again.
Wait a minute.
Kyle's demonstrating his naked flesh-colored hawk.
Yeah.
You gotta take it off. Take it back a little bit. Take it back. They can't see it when it's so close to your fingers because it just melds into there.
Right.
It's so glorious and fleshy.
It's so veiny.
Are you looking at my flesh-colored hawk? Ooh, yeah.
My eyes are up
flesh-colored
here.
hawk, or are you just happy to see me?
So, I know you want to get me on for the bad list submission, but shouldn't it technically have been the lowest OCX member at Omaha as the bad list? That was the thing.
Ooh. Who was that?
That was Eli.
Well, now I was looking for the lowest.
Well, Eli's wholesome. We can't throw him under the bus like that.
And it would be me.
I was looking for the lowest ranked person, but the problem is the lowest ranked people never fill out their list. I wonder why.
My list is filled out.
Yeah. The lowest one that we have listed was a guy who managed to win one game, came in 80th, and he had Wedge Antilles with flight assist, advanced proton torpedoes, integrated astromech, and crack shot.
Wow.
Dutch Vander with R5P8, proton torpedoes, ion cannon turret, and guidance chips. And then a Fenrau Sheathopede with trick shot, R2 astromech, and hotshot co-pilot.
Now, question is, did he play all of his games?
Well, shoot, I suppose I can check. He had a 326 MOV, so he must have done okay.
He must have played a few games.
He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games.
Fucking dilly to that guy.
Yeah.
He was there to have fun.
Like, he got his ass handed to him, but he had a blast, and
I will cheers that man till the end of the day, or woman. I don't want to be sexist here.
It's Carl Norquist.
Their gender.
Carl Norquist.
Carl Norquist, you get an OCX cheer, buddy. You went there to have fun. You took a list that you wanted to fly. And I'm glad you stuck it out, man. That takes balls. That's
lost to Fergie round 3.
Fuck no.
Fergie destroys everybody.
Fergie, you
no,
terrible woman.
She does not, because once she got the crate template, she got the curse and lost her next 2 games. Hey, I finished Fergie.
I'll say that guy's list, if anyone landed in range 1 of Wedge and took that advanced proton torpedo with crack shot and Wedge's ability, holy crap.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Gone.
Yeah, advanced proton torpedoes, when you finally get to pull it off, is absolutely amazing. My first tournament list had advanced proton torpedoes on it, and people never saw it coming. And back in those days, like, it was like insane to be rolling 5 dice. And I mean, it always hit with all of them. Like, you couldn't not hit with all of them. So good. So much fun.
That was pretty good. Okay. Well, now that the coach bashing is done, I think.
How'd that kid do, Coach? The one that got like 9 million prizes at the end of the day.
There was a little kid there, and it was like he made like the top 32. No, maybe not even that. But it was just everyone was just giving him prizes. Like, here, have a Zuckus card. Here, have another Zuckus card.
Oh, that's awesome.
Another Zuckus card. And we gave him a sticker, and he ended up with tons of stuff. It was awesome. Like, for a little kid like that, he was probably 9, 10. He was on top of the world. He was in the bottom tables though when we had to watch our language. I mean, sort of.
Did he do it? We're just like, it's like there's a kid that's in the Chicago area. My first regionals I ever went to. Poor kid got, like, he was just getting his ass handed to him. Like, but kid was flying Phantoms, like pre-nerf Phantoms, and like doing okay with it, but I mean, still getting beat. Kid had a rough day. Got beat up pretty hard. But everybody kind of rallied around him and told him, "Hey, we're here to have fun. Let's have a good time." People were just giving him acrylic stuff and, you know, making him feel better. And people who were playing him were being super nice, but, you know, holding him to the rules. Really good kid. I was impressed. His dad told him, because like kid kept asking, he's like, "When can I come to a tournament?" Because he just plays with his dad at home. He's like, "You know what? When you finally beat me, I'll take you to the next tournament." And he beat him right before Chicago Regionals. But, oh man,
yeah. Sir Georgie said he went 0-6, but he never got tabled. He's better than I am.
Speaking of youngins at regionals, one of my local buddies got his daughter into X-Wing, and she'll be playing at the regional. Her name is Izzy, and she, I believe, is probably gonna get this wrong. I'm gonna guess 9-ish.
Okay, yeah, that's impressive.
Her favorite.
I told my daughter she turns 7. It's X-Wing practice every day.
Right, my daughter's 7, and she still tries to bring like her other toys and be like, "I don't want to play with those ships. I want to play with this." and I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever."
I'm gonna be that super strict, like, Russian Olympic champion dad. Like, "No, you will do better than I will. You will be the greatest X-Wing player ever." I'm just gonna get a ruler and slap her hands every time she tries to, like, fly off the board. Learn from my mistakes. No, I'm not going to do that.
I tell you what, my daughter will know the rules better than half y'all out there.
Judge Junior. Okay, let's see. Let's go through and start wrapping this baby up. Oh, story time. Story time. Kyle, we got time for like a couple stories?
This whole episode was story time.
Yeah, the whole episode.
All right, fine.
What's your story? Come on.
It was Chicago making me shit a brick before the fucking tournament even started.
Oh my god. Okay. True statement.
Can I tell this story?
Oh yeah, it's classic.
Okay. So we're on the drive down, right? And I go, "Oh shit, I forgot all my OCX stickers." And everyone's like, I got them. I'm like, okay.
I'm running very low.
There. Hand them out. And of course, Chicago goes, I wonder where I'm going to tag Sparta at. I'm like, you do not fucking put a sticker on a permanent thing anywhere in Sparta. Like, they are friends, they're rivals, but they're friends. We do not, because these stickers do not come off. We've learned this in Indianapolis. They do not come off.
They don't come off?
True.
Wait,
no, they don't. God, no.
I'm saving these now and putting them on people's windshields who don't park right.
Oh, they're fucking.
Yeah, do that. Do that, because they super do not come off.
Oh,
like,
nice. Not.
If you try to rip them off, it's just like the front cover comes off and it leaves like the beneath paper glued. They are terrible.
Awesome.
And so I go, don't you fucking tag Sparta. Like, if you get permission, that's fine, but don't be doing like Indianapolis. And of course, you can't. Nothing you tell Chicago. It just goes one ear out the other. And so we get there. We're just getting ready, set up. I get my first beer, and I'm sitting there at the counter. You walk right in the door, and there's a big counter there. It's got all the tappers and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there talking to Bonner, and we're catching up on, shop talk and shit like that. And Chicago, out of the corner of my eye, he's trying to get my attention. And he does finally. He goes, "Look down." And I look down from where I am, and right on the edge of the fucking bar, you walk in the door, there's a goddamn OCX sticker right there. Right fucking center. And I'm like, and so like I'm trying to put my body in front of it while I'm talking to Bonner, like trying to hide it. And I'm like, that motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking chew his ass out. He runs downstairs and this and that. I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna fucking just lay into him. I am gonna have my way. And I finally get downstairs after talking to everybody apparently I needed to talk to. I go up to him, I go, "I fucking told you not to goddamn tattoo the fucking Sparta. I told you multiple times, you don't listen." And I'm like going into my dad's speech. And he's like, "Dude, I had to do it." And like everyone's sitting around us laughing. And I'm like, this is not funny. This is like a permanent establishment. Like this, and I'm going off. And he just winks at me. And I go, "What?" And he goes, "I got permission from Bonner." I'm like, "You motherfucker." Oh my God. I just went off. And I run upstairs and I go to Bonner and he's just sitting there laughing because he's in on the joke. Like he knew I was gonna get pissed. And I was like, oh God. So if you ever visit Sparta, there's a nice little OCX sticker right there when you walk in.
Just on the bar?
Yep, just right on the bar. There's also one on a trash can on a rest stop halfway between Orange City and Omaha, where the guys drank too many beers at 7 o'clock in the morning that we had to stop halfway and take a fucking highway piss stop.
It's so true.
Oh, fuck.
We all pissed on
now
this.
We're going to have the IRS coming at us and the
Department
of Transportation.
Yep, we all pissed on the same trash can and tagged it with an OCX sticker.
And we have evidence now of you admitting it.
I think that can close out the show. So
dilly.
Let's do shout outs. Anyone? I'm gonna go to the bathroom again because I'm almost through my 6-pack. So whoever wants to start can start.
He's gonna shout out to his urinal.
Well,
my shout out goes to Fergie for some wonderful entertainment for this week. It was a blast watching him get crushed and then being able to commentate it. That was fun. I understand why Dion does it, but frankly, I think I had more fun, and I think mine was better. So take that, Dion. Who's next? Go.
Right, shout outs. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right, so my shout out is going to go to Pandemonium Games and Hobbies because they're going to be hosting Michigan Regional this Saturday. I am super excited to play at my home store. Those guys have done a great job building the community for such a long time. And props to them for getting that store back up and running as soon as they did from all the rain shenanigans they had to deal with. Excited to get people in that store for the first time for people who are just making it in. Some of the Gold Squadron guys are going to be there. Chico, you're coming up there. I've heard of some people even from New York that somehow just had time to be in Michigan. So all over the place.
Hopefully not the New York City group.
This person's originally from Tennessee and moved to New York, so I think they're a little more okay.
I'll give them a pass.
Pandemonium Games and Hobbies. They also are one of the, if not the largest group of Heroes of Artillery cluster. They actually help make and update the rules for that these days. If you haven't played it and you're kind of burnt out on X-Wing, try it. It's a fun night.
Fun night? Like a one night thing?
Well, if you do it weekly, one night a week, there you go.
Okay, got
and
it.
then do the campaign. No, if you do it all in one night, that's more like one day.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's one of the things that I've always told myself that, once I get burnt out, because, eventually like we all have to accept the inevitable that this game doesn't last forever. And so once we get to that point, I still have like missions in all the packs I want to play. I've only played like 4 or 5 of them. I got a whole bunch of epic I want to play that just, shooting the shit in my basement with people. And then, Heroes of the Antari Cluster, I'm really excited to try out. I know my local store tried to get it up and running a while back, and it fizzle popped super quick. So kind of sad about that, but it'll be like there's still a lot to explore outside of the competitive realm, and I'm excited to try it eventually. But with how much time I currently have compared to how much is available, I'm pretty much stuck in competitive until competitive ends.
Sure.
But after this weekend starts my fun time, because after this weekend, all I do is judge for the rest of the season. I got System Open judging. I got Campaign Against Cancer judging. I've got Worlds judging. So I'm judging all the way until Store Championship season again.
All right. Well, if you ever have questions on Heroes of Artillery Cluster, there is a Facebook group. If you're not part of it, I can get you in. Or one of the local guys, Pandemonium, Andrew Schuler, who ran the Sword Championship at Pando. He's one of the head guys that helped make and evolve the rules.
Yep, Andrew's awesome. I like Andrew.
You inadvertently just came up with probably our next topic for next week. Is it really ever going to end in X-Wing?
Eventually. Every game ends unless it's Magic the Gathering.
But do you think the community will let it end?
Well, are we really saving this for
shit show?
Yep,
we'll save it. We'll save it. We'll do a little shit show, and then we'll come up with a good premise for next week. So I just want to throw that out there quick.
Oh, so we're ending Audacity then?
Well, not yet.
Sure.
Shout out.
Apparently, you and I don't get shout outs.
We got them.
Right around. Okay.
Hold on. The bingo card.
There we go.
Forgot shout outs.
Kyle already said night to everybody.
No, I said night because Dutch said good night.
Oh, good night, Dutch.
Yeah.
Bye.
Super good meeting you, buddy. Thank you for the card, and we're going to get you on the show sometime.
Good luck getting your EPT.
2.0, baby. Rumors. Speculation.
Rumors.
Happening.
Okay. Kyle, shout-outs.
All right, so definitely want to give a shout-out to Sparta Games. Definitely want to get a shout-out to Patrick and Leighton for doing an excellent job of running the tournament.
They did an awesome job.
Yep. Definitely some good food. Definitely well scheduled. Thank you for letting everybody who didn't get their food till the very end the time to eat their food, because the line, there's always a line, and the people at the end don't have as much time as the people in the beginning. So they definitely made sure that the last person, which was me, which was one of the last 5 people to get their food, because I went to time right before lunch, which was unlike the regional up at Minneapolis, time to eat. So that was absolutely awesome.
That's awesome, because I definitely had a problem with that down in Indianapolis. My game went to time. I did not have time to get my food and enjoy it for a moment and calm down. It was rapid fire, one game to the next, and that's really rough, and it wore me down super quick.
Yep. So if it wasn't for the ability to, wait until all the people got to eat and then, take just a pause. It wasn't like a long pause, but it was enough to whereas I was able to get back into the next game, set up, and feel like I wasn't just completely mindseted into the game. So much appreciated with that decision. Yeah. And shout out to all the people that came down there that we got to meet. I'm trying to think. There was the Des Moines boys, the Sparta boys. There was us. There was the guys from Games King and Sioux City, which we've pretty much patched over to OCX. And then we had the guys from Colorado, which was either from Mile High or Wizard. and awesome. Oh, TCX. Yeah, TCX, Scum and Villainy, Ricky.
TCX
Shit.
Yep.
That's another shout out that I want to give to Ricky from Scum and Villainy. Holy shit, how have we gone this long without talking too much about him? Yeah,
I've mentioned him like 3 or 4 times.
Okay, I've been completely complacent this whole time. I'm sorry. I walked up to him and I said, "I've got beer, you've got hands."
Oh, yes, that's right. His first comment. Hey, Ricky, I got beer, you got hands. We're going to do this? For any of you who don't get a joke, at Worlds, when we first met Ricky, we were tailgating outside, and he came around the excursion and says, Who do I gotta give a hand job to around here to get a beer? I went, right here. So that was our first interaction with Ricky, and it only has gotten better since.
Right. So we were both 4-1 at the end of the night. And I looked at him and I said, "It's the last match of the night, baby. If you and I get paired up against each other, we're doing this shit shirtless, and everybody else is going to have to deal with it." And he totally agreed with me that if we were paired up against each other, that we were going to do it shirtless. But it never happened. So that's all I got, Coach.
All right. Patrick, Keith, Leighton, Julie. Love you, Julie. Nikki, Aaron Bonner, I'm gonna give all those guys a huge shout out because at no regional do I think you ever get to sing at the top of your lungs an 80s like whole mantra of there was one round there where we were just singing karaoke to 80s like bad fight songs, and it was glorious. The people downstairs are probably wondering what the fuck was going on, but it was awesome. Yeah, everything was well done. There was no repairings. There was plenty of time to eat. I think it got done. I mean, if you didn't make a cut, you got done at 9:30, which is pretty good for a regional. I think the whole thing got over at like 3 a.m., but screw it. They made the cut. That's what they did to deal with. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Wade for winning the regionals. Yay, go Wade. I want to give another shout out to Dutch, John Connolly, the Kevins, Kevin, the normal Kevin from Des Moines, and the El Presidente of the Blanks, like we like to call him, the other Kevin from Des Moines. The guy literally could roll nothing but blanks the entire day.
My God.
It was story after story. And I actually had to watch a game of his, and it's true. All he could do was roll blanks. It was fantastic. Anyway, all the Des Moines guys, they're all great. The Kansas City guys, you guys are all great. It was straight up Midwestern X-Wing at this event. And this is why I love Omaha. Everyone's got that Midwestern nice mentality going. There's a couple of guys that get angry at some games or this, that, but it's 10 minutes later, they're all blown over. We're all
passionate. They're passionate.
They're passionate. Yes, they're passionate. But I met so many people this weekend, and I can't name you all, but I was so thankful. They all came up, loved the show, listen to you guys all the time. I hope I gave everyone good enough FaceTime. I really it is weird. I used to hear all the podcasters say you can't meet and remember everybody, and I was like, I can see that. Well, now that it's happening, it's true. But
it's just not possible.
Hopefully, I gave you the true coach experience that you all thought you were going to get. I don't think I let anybody down. God, we were singing.
Certainly didn't let Fergie down.
No, I didn't let Fergie down. We got to get her on. But it was just so much fun going to Omaha. Minneapolis was a little different. It was so big, and it was just, you had all kinds of, I don't know. It was just a different atmosphere. Omaha is kind of like, if Minneapolis is your big hoity-toity bar, Omaha is like the dive bar of regionals. It was great. Everybody got to know everyone. I want to give a shout out to the OCX guys that rode down with us. You guys did great. I couldn't be more proud of our boys. We did really well across the board.
I am extremely proud and not happy with the fact that one of our guys decided that he was going to go under one of our bets at the end of the day.
Shit show material.
Yep.
All right. But that's about it. I think that's really all I got. I just big heart out to everyone that went to the regional, and to Aaron Bonner and his crew there for running a great show. So if you even have it on here, we're not going to shameless plug OC Games and Comics. Everybody knows where that is. If you have any suggestions, oh hey, seriously though, if you guys have any suggestions on what you would like to see in the show, what you would like to hear us, if there's an area you want us to touch on more or less or do more of, kind of a thing. I'm not going to do more drinking because we all know where that leads. so don't send us an email that. But anything you guys want to see, we're trying to make the show better every time. Well, sometimes we're trying to make it worse unintentionally. But any suggestions, we are more than welcome. Email us at ocxradio@gmail.com.
Yeah, and same thing with my Mind Link with Chico series. My regional is this weekend, so I'm not going to be practicing that list anymore. So if there's any lists that you're interested in and want to see the intricacies of them, how they run, theories on it, how they run against something else, let me know and we'll make a game happen.
Yep. And also, if you have any bad list submissions that you want us to make fun of on the air, remember they're supposed to be bad and lighthearted, and we're going to make fun of them, and we'll give you a Naked Hawk rating later. Also, email that at ocxradio@gmail.com. One more thing that we are going to start kicking back up. I know I've been trying to work on better video quality, but I just don't have the money to buy a new camera right now.
Well, maybe if you quit promising all of the rewards in the world for Patreon.
Oh, no. That's how you hook them. But I know that we haven't done meta versus meh in a while. And a lot of people have been asking about it, especially Catch. We are going to be kicking that up again tomorrow night. So, shitty camera. We will get a slew of people who want to commentate on it. If you guys are up and open, I'll send you guys the Google Hangout. Please message me if you want to be on that. But we will we'll throw a meta versus meta up there, and we will get that going again tomorrow night. Now that regional's done, I don't have to practice anymore, and I'm not going to Worlds. So fuck you guys. I have all the free time in the world. So. We will get that going up tomorrow night, probably 9-ish. We'll go 9-ish. We'll try to hit people that need to go to bed on a regular time and people who don't need to go to bed on a regular time. So I will post that tomorrow, and hopefully we'll keep doing Meta versus Meta. I know it was a lot of fun doing it, so we'll keep doing it. Anything else, boys?
Nope.
Yub nub.
Yub nub time.
Yub nub.
Yub nub.
Ooh la loo.
Asajj off the board. And don't do what Coach does. Just do what he only says.
Yeah, do what he does.
Unless you want to get Fergied.
Gonna get Fergied.
Fergalicious.
Oh, I thought about that the whole time. I was like, Fergalicious. Okay, Fergalicious. And I was like, I don't know if I have that good of a repertoire built up yet that I can.
Hot.
She was a good looking female specimen. Not gonna lie.
Now she's not going to come on the show.
Yeah. Here, drink some beers.
Compliment a girl like that. What does this world come to when he can't say that? Whatever. Woo! Shit show.
God.
All right, Audacity. Stop.
Edit.
The shit show's all
Audacity stopping.
Yep. Stop on
Okay.
Audacity.
Stop. Export.
In the name of love.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
I
I
had
thought-
a teacher in 3rd grade that if you didn't understand a word in a book, she said that you had to yell "stop," and every time you did that, she would sing the song. Then she'd get the dictionary and define it. So, in other words, nobody ever fucking said it. Like, good effort, lady.
I'm trying to remember the song that we were singing.
Please don't.
Damn it. What the hell was it? Oh, it was Take Me On. That's what it was.
Oh yeah,
Take
those songs.
me on. Oh my god. We were all singing that at the top of our lungs. It was fantastic.
Hey, we sang that during the Orange City Store Champ too.
Is that where they got that from?
Well, no, there's the guy there that he always wears the curly man bun, and he nails it every time.
That's who.
I can't-
Yeah, okay. That's who. Him and I were trying to out-sing each other, and I think we like matched up harmonies perfectly. And
Yeah,
should have recorded it.
I can't
We could've
remember
went
his
places.
name.
I can't
So
remember
many
his name
people.
either.
So if there's a line again for the prize wall, we just need to host X-Wing Idol in the line.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Dude, if I don't get a ticket and I get a press badge, I am gonna get like the Bob Barker freaking long and a selfie stick, and we're gonna do just interviews American Idol style, and I'm just gonna give them all Obnagron group pilot cards.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You're only doing that because I'm so salty about.
Well, that I have like 50 of them left.
Man, speaking of kits, where the heck is the first kit for this year?
Oh my
I
gosh. Like,
should
come
be
on.
I should be getting them in a week and a half.
Wow. Feels
Yeah, it's
ridiculously
bad. It's fucking bad. Like I said, I'm gonna stop just straight up ordering like 4 of those kits. I'm just gonna order like 2 and just get my prizes from Curl Paw or Sling Paint or something like that.
So what do you think, Chico and Ryan? Here's the plan. So if I can't switch for day 1B or day 1C because I'm obviously got a ticket for day 1A, how much are we gonna party it up like Thursday and Friday?
Okay, Thursday night, yes. Friday night depends on how we do.
I have to.
We might need
I
a
have to
World
do
party,
stuff
baby.
every day. But do
That's
I have to
world-
be sober and competent?
Friday's World Party, you know.
Oh man, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
So like you and I could walk around and we could be like each other's crutch. Like we're both hungover and we can just like ping rules off each other and like help each other out.
Oh man,
Because
you know
I'm
what
not
we
going to be
do?
doing anything anyway.
When someone yells judge, we can run to them.
Yeah. Just swarm the guy. Wait a minute. Who are you? You're not a judge.
Chico just
Just
shoves us
wait.
down out of the way. You are not one of me.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna get so fucking booted out.
Man, it's gonna be ridiculous because like there's only me and Brent, and then
Oh, what?
there's one other guy who's on for maybe Thursday Friday or Friday Saturday, one of the two. But
So
other than that,
you're-
it's me and Brent along with whoever's the marshal.
So
So
what you're
Ryan-
saying is that if I don't get a ticket, I pretty much can judge.
This is world.
Yeah. Like I told you on the last podcast, Coach, you can't ask me for rulings in the middle of me playing and come over and figure it
I'll
out.
just be the measuring guy. I can do that.
All right, Pinto asked on the chat if Ian Hamp is going. Ian Hamp has a family thing going on. He will not be making it. So it's me, Brent, and let me scroll down.
I've got pizza for
Pablo Gamboa.
I've got pizza for Brent.
I'm not really familiar with him. If I worked with him before, I apologize. I forgot. But every time I see his name, Pablo Gamboa, I think Paragoomba, and it makes me angry.
Oh.
I've been
But
drinking.
it's not him.
Patrick, I've been drinking since I was 13 years old. I can pretty much guarantee you I could hide drinking while judging.
So, Chico, are you ready at Michigan Regional to call judge and have PGS answer your question?
I intend on calling him over as a judge for certain situations. Certain situations where I know his ridiculousness will work in my favor. and like at least one time throughout the tournament, I want to call him over for a judge call, and after he gives his judgment, look at my opponent and go, "Nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's stupid." And then we move on. That is my goal for like the whole tournament.
Pando's treating it like super legit too. Like all the judges are like black slacks, dress shirt. They will want the judges to be wearing too.
Really?
Yeah.
I did one tournament in a suit once. It was like I looked awesome, but I made it to the final match, and I was like, okay, it's getting too hot, and I started stripping pieces off. So,
but no, contrary to belief, or contrary to Chicago, we do still have 2 rooms at the Radisson, which are going to be fucking party rooms. Like I'm gonna put balloons or like something out to indicate what OCX rooms are. So if you can't make the World's Party, which you probably won't because you're not cool like me, but
I was about to say, like, who's actually allowed in that World's Party?
you know,
I'm pretty sure it's just like podcasters.
we really haven't decided yet. I'm
Pretty
gonna
sure
try to
Dion has decided, and you haven't accepted it.
Yeah, this is the shit part about this whole thing is I'm totally getting like railroaded, but that's fine.
Well, no,
Because,
you're not getting railroaded. You were trying to like change it into something crazy because like he's making a podcast show.
Oh, that
He
was
wants to do
Jerry's
a big
fault.
podcast show, and he's always wanted it to be a podcast show because like
Have a
2
lottery.
years ago,
We're gonna have a lottery.
two years ago, he had a giant big podcast thing. We just went over to some house and we did one giant podcast. It was crazy,
Yeah,
like hours
was
long.
awesome.
And then last year they did it, but it was in like
weak sauce.
it was out in the middle of the hotel. So it was just random people could show
was
up.
terrible.
Hooray. So I think this year he wants to go back to that other one.
No, we've got a room rented. We've got a conference room or something like that in the Radisson rented.
Room at the Radisson.
Is it big enough to have?
It can only hold 60 people.
Yeah,
Okay,
it can only
well,
hold
like
60 people.
if we're actually gonna do like a live podcast thing, is like I'm fine with having a bunch of people there. I mean that's awesome. I mean like have it be like okay, everybody who wants to watch sit over there, and then everybody do their podcast thing, so it could be like a studio audience kind of thing.
Kind of like a
With
panel.
that, I just
Like
don't want
Johnny
it getting
Carson.
like out of hand.
No, it's gonna get out of hand.
Yeah, there's going to be shirtless people everywhere.
Well, yeah,
I'm-
people being stupid, but I want to be able to at least walk in the room and have a conversation with people I talk to on podcasts all the time.
We're gonna have like some sort of a bouncer thing, which maybe that's my role, which is a bad idea.
Yeah,
but
you'll fail miserably. I'll be the bouncer.
there you go.
All right, I'm taking notes. How many more times do I need to be on this podcast to be in that party then?
I've kind of
Apparently, according to Dion, you're not OCX.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
oh
Which
shit.
we all know that's a lie.
But
start your own podcast right now.
I'm gonna try to sneak people in, like not everyone at one time, but I'm gonna be like, I'll keep track.
I don't know. Weren't we discussing like it's getting like catered or something?
Yeah, we definitely got.
I could see that being a concern of making sure that the stuff that's being provided for the party is
Well, there is a ticket purchase. Is a ticket purchase. You're not just getting in for free. You actually have to buy a ticket. So there's not sneaking in.
Well, then I haven't been filled in on that one.
I don't think there is.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't there?
Oh, we need to we need to talk to Dion and figure out what the hell's going on for this thing.
No, I'm pretty sure there's no ticket. I'm
almost 100% positive there was a ticket.
How do you know about this? This is my fucking idea.
Remember, everyone talks to Kyle first.
Yeah, I know. Everyone talks to Kyle. The problem is Kyle doesn't talk to me afterwards. I don't know. Whatever. If you can't get into that one, everyone's welcome at our place.
Yeah. This is like, we're putting a lot of hype on this one night, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be a super fun night. I'm excited for it.
Multiple
but
nights.
this is a 5-night event.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be groups of X-Wing players going all over the place every night. Find somebody who at the end of the night who's looking like they're talking about going somewhere and just fucking follow them.
Oh fuck! Lance is like it's like Coach doesn't get a ticket again.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, there's one night that we're talking about. Me, Dion, and Ryan Farmer. I was talking to them today. I want to go out to a karaoke bar because we've done some of the songs that we've done, and just go out to a karaoke bar and be stupid and show off our pipes a little bit. Just have some fun. Karaoke bars are always fun. So
I think you're going to have more people go. Well, maybe not, but I'm going.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a night that we're gonna find a karaoke bar and just get stupid. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Every night, people are gonna be doing stuff like that.
Bohemian Rhapsody, baby.
There's there's people every night that go to the jacuzzi in the Radisson, and it's just the jacuzzi club every year.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just sit in that bitch and get myself liquored up.
Yeah, definitely worth it. So lots of options.
So,
but if you're going to bed before midnight, you better have something important to do the next day.
Yeah, like play in the cut for.
No, I don't even think. Yeah, maybe playing the cut. Fuck, we didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock in the morning when Chicago made day 2 at Worlds last year.
Oh. That was amazing. But he went 0-3 the next day. So, I mean,
not amazing. Wow, that sounds like another story. Was that you and me going day 2 at Gen Con last year? Wow, what time did we go to bed then? Probably about 4 a.m.
We had to get your freaking cousin an air mattress so he could sleep that night. Yeah.
And then we could have went to bed, but no, then we went back out to the bars.
Oh, my God.
Because Chicago was all by himself. And he didn't want to drink by himself.
Oh, so bad. But anyway. All right, Ryan, thanks for coming on the show. It's really glad having you back. Don't let anybody tell you that anybody that claims OCX is an OCX. That's not how this works.
Oh, no, we've gone past that, baby. Yep. We're worldwide now.
This is how this works.
We're
going to be OCX.
If you didn't see,
OCX, and we'll back you 110%. So
we're incorporating Chinook. Chinook's getting patched over, so
that's right. Patch over in Chinook, OCX, baby. So
you guys realize we changed the acronym. It's now Open Community X-Wing.
Nice. Win.
So, Chico, always a pleasure. Glad to have conversations. Coach, I'll see your dumbass probably tomorrow night.
All right, baby.
What I don't want to go to sleep. That means I have to work again tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Love you, Coach. Love you.
Good night, bud.
What's that, Ryan?
What is going to be the meta versus meh? Do we know?
I'm running meh this time.
You're running meh? What do I get to run then? we'll figure this out before we
No,
go.
I'll run Racklow.
Coach is running meh, so he's just running his regionals list.
No,
Yeah, that's what it was.
no, Coach, you're not running Racklow because
Any list is meh when you fly half of it off the board.
full shielded.
Hate
No.
you guys.
I beat 2 Racklows with my cold hot dogs at regionals.
Well, they weren't playing me.
Ooh.
All right,
Gauntlet Roan.
Roan.
No, fuck that. I'm running meh. Or not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're supposed to run meh. I'll run meta. You
All
come
right.
up with something that you see on the sideboard tangent, and then I'll run something meta.
Okay.
Because I've run meh the last 4 times.
Yeah, well,
Coach,
Met is also cold hot dogs the last 2 times. So.
Coach, do the double Brobot list.
The Ion one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the 93-point Dengar Thweek. That looked cool.
Oh,
Did you hear about that?
That one looked good.
Damn it.
Advanced proton torpedoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Advanced Proton
buddy.
Torpedo Thweek.
Weeks of Point Fortress again.
Yeah. He designed it so that Thweek with the bid left over was more points than half the Ghost with a docked shuttle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Also had glitter stem, and with FCS, that is probably the best ship right now with those torpedoes. Anyway,
Wow.
Yeah. That's fair.
Okay.
Solid.
Well, it's a lot easier to run that now that things like advanced optics is out there, long range scanners. It's a lot easier to set up that shot.
Maybe I'll do a poll question on the Facebook page, but I'll just leave all the options available for people to fill it in. Tomorrow's like, what should Crawl run for meta? And then just everyone can add their own
So it's
options
going to be
to the poll.
Soontir Fell, Hi Chris, and then the real stuff, right?
And then the real stuff.
Because everybody knows the answer to any poll is Soontir Fell. Rest in peace, my boy.
I'm kind of glad that YouTube overtook the poll today, because I really didn't want to have to transfer over to Twitch.
Yeah.
And now, if YouTube's keeping the chat, well, fuck, we're good then. That's really the only reason I wanted to switch over to Twitch.
Yeah, YouTube's working well for me. I've
YouTube
seen
was
no problem
losing
with
the
it.
chat. Is that what they?
No.
Well, apparently,
the chat for YouTube was static at the end, maybe.
yeah, you never got a chat afterwards. Like, you never were able to see the chat stream while the video was going, but apparently Montana says they fixed that, or did that? I don't know. Which could be good and bad.
When I logged on, the chat said now saving live. I'm like,
oh really? Oh, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it was like a
now
new
all
feature.
you dummies in the chat are gonna get in trouble just like I do.
Evidence.
Evidence.
IRA's coming after you now.
Yep. Okay, so meta versus meta tomorrow. I will come up with some sort of poll or something like that.
Yeah,
I do miss that. We're what we
when
should
are you
do,
actually flying it?
Let's go with fuck. I gotta get 2 league games in too.
Record your league games, whatever.
Maybe that's what we'll do. Is we'll
Yeah,
do
just fucking record whatever game you play.
We'll do the draft pod. Jeez, I can't even say it anymore. The draft league. The podcast draft league game. That's what we'll do.
Cool. Sounds good.
We're on Minot this week, but I have to play Gold Squadrons from last week. So, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
everybody gets to see what list they came up with, and we'll do that. We'll do 2 games of that.
Expose the world to that. It's good.
That's a good idea.
Good idea on Topsky. I knew we got you on here for a reason.
It's your idea, but okay. I was like,
take the credit. Take the credit.
I just like hearing people say it was your idea.
Yeah.
He's not going to be on top, so we got to build more on top of the on top.
Now, I do have a dumbed down drug money list that I drafted, but I also have Rack and Ryad and Kylo. So
I bet there was a lot of competition for Jabba.
I didn't take Jabba. This is a Jabba-less drug money, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to fucking waste a draft pick on Jabba. That's dumb.
Kill Asajj or Katsu?
I probably fucking should have, though. I probably would have won my first game, but I didn't. Whatever. I got nothing. It's 11:30.
Okay. Well, I'm at least stopping the broadcast. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's good. Good idea.
Bye, Internet Land.
Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.